Alrighty.
Okay, would you believe me if I said I only have one more incredible...
Okay, let me put them on mute for a sec for those who might just be joining us or watching this back. I am going to leave this VOD up over not members only, leave it open for public. Want to give shout outs to Vevictus and Dory, the Firefox Creeper, for following us on Twitch over the last week. But yeah, we're streaming the Game Awards. Don't mind me. I just kind of launched the stream, so I'm going to be getting things set up here in the beginning. But if you managed to get here quick, thanks for hanging out. We'll get the chat up on the screen real quick. Here, let me put the sound back on. And let me know how the volumes are, guys. And get everything set on my end. Okay. What's up, David? What up, Artist Joint? I'm not expecting too much tonight. I gotta be honest. My expectations... For a sec, for those who might just be... There we go. My expectations are quite low in terms of announcements. Let me know how those volumes are, guys. Also, we are live on Twitter. Let me get that chat pulled up. I still call it Twitter, even though it's X. Although I have called myself calling it X like once in a while. It's just a tough sell for me, man. It was Twitter for so long. Alright, let's pop out this chat. Don't need that. Here's YouTube. What's up, Vitrin? Here's Twitter. Now let's see. You guys coming through on the chat yet? No, just Twitch. Alright, I gotta fix that up. And I will fix it up. Alright. Yep. You guys are coming through on the restream side of things. Oop, let's not do that.
That was the announcement of Solasta 2 from the Paris-based Tactical Adventures. All right, my friends, that is it for our opening act, but the 10th anniversary show is just getting started. The Game Awards main event is about to begin with tons of...
I never call it X. It's hard to call something a letter.
Amazing performances,
you know? Like I went to W.com.
21 Pilots.
Or I went to Z.com. Is what it is.
And
anyway.
More. This is a Game Awards you definitely do not want to miss. All right, the countdown is over. The 2024 Game Awards.
Let me throw a test into the YouTube chat, see if it pops up. Okay, cool. Yeah, it still pops up. Been so long since I've been able to catch a stream. Expectations low for any cage news. I'm still excited. I'm excited too. It can be a very exciting night. You never know what you're gonna get. Right? Game Awards is like a box of chocolates. Glad you're here, Reha. I mean, look, with Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy news on the low, the channel's just been slower. You know what I mean? I'm not going to force content down anyone's throat. I'm going to make stuff when I genuinely feel inspired and impassioned. But enough of me yapping. Jeff Keighley is out.
Welcome to the Game Awards, the biggest global celebration of video games out there, and you have joined us on a very special night, our 10th anniversary. Welcome.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm going to get some of the lighting set up here. But I'm still here.
When we started TGS
I'm still here.
In 2014, we had no idea it would become as big as it is around the world. But I felt, like so many of you, that games and the people who...
Hey, yo, hold on. I'll come back on for a sec.
A moment like this.
Here, let me silence Jeff for a second. Hannah says, no more cancer, but still have to go through scans. Hannah, congrats. I'm glad you kept us updated on that. I know the last time you were in the stream, you let us know. But I'm very happy to hear that the screenings went well. You've got no more cancer. I hope the scans continue to go well. Couldn't be happier for you, Hannah. That's just great news. Please keep us updated. All right, let me bring Jeff back for you guys.
4 of our Game of the Year nominees were developed in Japan, 1 in China, China's first ever nomination for Game of the Year, and 1, Balatro, was made by a single guy, Local Thunk, who's here in the audience tonight in my home country of Canada. Isn't that amazing? Now, tonight,
of course Jeff is a
show,
Canadian.
we are joined by
it makes so much sense now.
Guests. First, it is a tremendous privilege to have this man with us. Back in the 1990s,
Nothing but love for
he
Canada,
convinced Sony to enter the video
I'm
game
just saying.
industry with the PlayStation, which
He makes
this
more
month
sense to me now.
celebrates its 30th anniversary. Please join me in welcoming the father of the PlayStation, the great Ken Kutaragi.
Okay.
Also tonight,
We are back. What up, Knocked?
double nominee who's competing against
What up, Shadow
herself
Flare?
for Best Adaptation. She stars
What up,
in both
Crystal?
Fallout and Arcane, the amazingly talented Ella Purnell. Welcome, Ella.
Got some personnel in the audience.
And finally, we announced his studio at the first TGA, and in 2021, he won Game of the Year. And tonight, despite our better judgment, he's going to have the stage all to himself to reveal his next game a little bit later. Joseph Ferris, welcome back, buddy. Now, as always, we're recognizing an outstanding year in gaming while looking at
Hey, Waldorf.
What is it, Stetler?
There they are.
How long is this bozo gonna go on?
Well, that's what I've been asking for.
I like the
last
Muppets
10
as
years.
much as the next guy, but this is played out, man.
Yeah, up here, host. Yeah, we're you know, we can hear you.
Oh, good.
Hey, you know, I like Jeff's. I really like Jeff's suit. I hate his shoes. Love the suit, Jeff.
Statler and
Hate the
Waldorf,
suit, hate the
everybody.
shoes.
It's the last thing we need tonight. Listen, fellas, if you don't mind, we have
Yeah,
a lot
big
of
congrats
people
to
here
Hannah.
in the audience waiting to see the show.
Yeah. Speaking of a lot of people, why isn't this theater full, huh?
Yeah, we heard you always sell out.
Oh,
Yeah, got him.
All right, let's
I like
keep the
self-aware,
show
Jeff.
rolling.
it's already rolling.
Off a cliff.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're here all night, Statler and Waldorf. I don't know what we signed up for. All right, well, in any case, let's get this anniversary started. And to present tonight's first award, I couldn't think of a better duo. He's one of our industry's greatest creative forces, alongside one of our most talented performers. And they've teamed up for the newly released Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Please join me in welcoming Bethesda's Todd Howard and actor Troy Baker.
Oh, wow. Okay. Here to do the first award. What's up, Andy? And thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate you. Everybody in their mother streams the Game Awards, so I appreciate those of you hanging out here.
You know, the Game Awards for the last decade has celebrated the best performances in games by honoring some of my peers, some of my friends, like Nolan North, Roger Clark, yes, Laura Bailey.
Actually, Troy, have you ever won this award? Look, they do give an award for best indie game, and I think everybody here can agree you make a great case for best indie performance.
Oh. Well, thank you.
How did they get the Muppets? I don't know how they get the Muppets, but they get them every year, man.
Guy, though.
You mean the other guy?
He's pretty good. Pretty
I feel like they got to mix it up a little.
I wonder what he thinks.
But you see what I mean? They do. It's every year with this stuff, man. Like, no offense, but why you're starting the show with movie stars already, Jeff? Already, Jeff. All right.
Thank you.
So glad to start that. I don't know.
Thank you
I'm not.
very
I'm gonna
much.
keep my mouth
Thank
shut
you.
for a second. I
While
like
you're
Harrison
on your
Ford.
feet, let's give a big round of applause to these two guys for the Great Circle. Thank you.
Does Harrison Ford even care about this? He absolutely does not.
I think this guy did a great job.
Do you even know his name?
If I'd known he was so good, I would have done it myself.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Now, we're here to present the award for Best Performance.
Okay.
Here are the nominees.
What up, they? Any Kojima side again? Not yet, but I wish. You know,
Just look at it.
people complain about Kojima always at this things, but at least he belongs here. I hope Brianna White wins. Don't get me wrong, I'm rooting for Brianna White with Aerith, but I'm not going to lie, I thought Cody had a better performance, and I thought Bentley had a better performance. Don't get me wrong, Brianna White killed it, but I actually thought she did a better job in Remake than she did in Rebirth. But I think I think Aerith had a stronger part in those as well. But I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for her.
Here is Melinda Juergens.
Ooh. He kind of just mumbled it. All I know is it's not Brianna. I was hoping for Brianna. But honestly, again, I feel like actually Cody Christian was the strongest voice acting performance in Rebirth. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think was the best voice actor in Rebirth? And also the fact that nobody from Metaphor got nominated.
Oh my god, this is an incredible honor.
No, and again, no disrespect to the other nominees at all. But the fact nobody from Metaphor got nominated, when you can make a case probably for 3 different voice actors from that game to get a shot.
Incredible. I want
Here, no disrespect to her, but I don't think any of us out this chat don't know who she is. I think most of these actors had done their roles well enough, but Aerith should have won. I mean, I haven't played half the games that were nominated here, so I can't speak to that. But again, even though I think Brianna White did brilliant in Rebirth, I really felt Cody was the best. I really felt Cody was the best, and I feel like Cloud is a very tough role to play. It's a very, very tough role to play. So, I hope, you know, after the 3rd part, maybe he can get nominated for it, because again, I thought he was brilliant. What up, Warrior Kid?
Congratulations, Melina. Our first 2-time winner for Best Performance. She won back in 2017 for the first Hellblade. All right, we have lots more awards to come, but are you guys ready to get a glimpse of what's next? Yes, it is world premiere time. For our 10th anniversary, I traveled
what do we got?
to ask developers, what could you share with fans that will give a glimpse not just of what's coming in 2025, that we'll have lots of that too, but what lies beyond for the next decade of gaming. Tonight's first game announcement.
Let's see what he's got.
An absolute honor to share with you. It comes from a Game of the Year winning studio.
No, thanks, Warrior Kid. I appreciate it, man.
Storytelling has thrilled players with every twist and turn.
Steezy, what up?
Without further ado, here's a look at the unexpected.
All right, what do you got for us? What do you got for us, Jeff? What are we looking at here? Glasses off. What are we looking at here?
I've watched ye grow from a devilishly curious child into a remarkably young lass with much grace, wisdom, and kindness. Take the easy times what shape us, nay. 'Tis how we rise to face the hard times what does that for us. Even heart of gold. You've the spirit to overcome adversity.
Okay. Crown of Thorns. All right.
Today's the day. Ye fill out your destiny.
What up, Burning Baboon? CD Projekt Red. Let's see what they're cooking. Okay, turn up the audio on the Game Awards. You got it. Got it all turned up for you. Yeah, guys, keep me on tabs about the audio. I'm sure it's going to fluctuate.
Forgive me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
We shall be the bringer of salvation.
A witcher? Witcher! Whose coin did ye take?
Wait a minute. They're not about to do a Witcher without Geralt as the lead, are they?
Can't. 'Tis tradition.
Are they really doing a Witcher without Geralt?
No! You chose her.
Bold choice. How's the audio now, guys? But yeah, Vay, I think you totally nailed it.
village. Go, now.
Nay! I must save them. Save the village.
Save yourself. Run. To shelter. To your father. Run!
So, but you see, gotta show us some gameplay. Yeah, I mean, it remains to be seen, Ray, huh? Gotcha, turning myself down. See, like, here's the thing, right? So I'm not the biggest Witcher fan. I maybe played The Witcher 3 for 15 hours. So until I see gameplay, I don't really know if I'm interested. Here, I'm going to turn my mic down a little bit. Okay, that should be better. I mean, I don't know, man. These are the kind of things where I'm not even commenting on the game. It just, I feel like when you're showing off a game for the first time, you should show some gameplay. I feel like this love of cinematics isn't good. Only 15 hours? I mean, for Witcher 3, 15 hours is nothing. That's the thing. So that's why I'm hesitant to make any actual comments, because I don't know the series all that well. Not a huge Witcher gal myself, but yeah, 3 was pretty great. Again, the 15 hours I played, I really liked.
All we wanted. For to go to the woods.
It could be an older series. That'd be an interesting direction.
There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
Okay, I'm sorry. Not one smidge of gameplay. That's
Saga.
I don't know, man.
On the path.
I don't know. Without gameplay, people might confuse it as a movie. That's where I'm like, what are you selling me on?
There you have it, the very first trailer for The Witcher 4 from CD Projekt Red. And yes, as you saw, obviously Suri will play the protagonist in that title, and we're very excited to hear more about it. You ready to have more fun? Because tonight, trust me, the surprises just keep coming.
I gotta check. I gotta see.
Right now, I am proud to present.
What are you presenting?
A brand new standalone game. Please watch.
A brand new standalone game. What do you got for us, Jeff? Huh. Jeff's just churning them out. That's a choice. No gameplay. I mean, it's... Look, even the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, which might be entirely scrapped, and even that had gameplay. And if a game as early in development as Kingdom Hearts 4 can show gameplay, you can show gameplay. I've reached a point where I'm immediately suspicious of any trailer that doesn't show me gameplay. Because then what are you selling me on, you know?
Seekers of redemption, you were chosen. Thrown together
You feel me?
by forces beyond their control.
I do like the environmental effects in this trailer. Yeah, you see, I'm liking that it at least looks like we're seeing some gameplay. Or what the in-game graphics are going to look like. In-game environments and reactions. Oh, is that why he called it a standalone?
I need your help.
This trailer looks well done. I'd agree. I think, see, this is much better. You see this?
Stand tall.
Now I know what you're selling me.
The night is far from over.
Yeah, I totally dig this.
Little pillager, bent on stacking the lands of gold. I will swat away any and all who dare approach.
Okay.
Band together and prepare to claim.
Yeah.
The life of the Night Lord.
Elden Ring Night Reign. So not an Elden Ring 2, but certainly some sort of expansion of it, but its own standalone game, not a DLC. I'm glad we acknowledge the difference, Jeff. But that's great. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the kind of trailer you want to see. A good blend of cinematics and gameplay.
Now you know why I was so excited. There you have it. Elden Ring Night Raid is a new co-op action-adventure game from Bandai Namco.
This trailer is actually well presented. The monsters here look pretty badass. Exactly.
That's won Game of the Year twice before here at the Game Awards, and it is coming next year, 2025. Now, trust me when I say we are just getting started. Some of the biggest surprises, believe it or not, are still
just
to
leading
come,
with Indiana
as well as
Jones is
performances
weird.
by Snoop Dogg and 21 Pilots, and awards presented by previous winners like Hideo Kojima and Sam Lake. But right now, here's news on a new platform for one of this year's Game of the Year nominees.
Okay. Which one? Astro Bot? Oh! Oh! Let's go! PC Rebirth! I'm in! I'm in! I'm in! Oh, it's gonna look so good.
The time has come.
Beautiful. Beautiful. A little something for me to nibble on here.
At last, our long-awaited reunion.
Rebirth the PC, baby. Oh, next month! Okay. Wow, they're serious. Okay.
Let us hurry.
And now we pivot to Indiana Jones. That's fine. Fell today, survived, still standing. My man, you get knocked down, you get back up. Now, Rebirth the PC is cool, man. They just gotta launch on PC. They just gotta launch on PC. They have to. They gotta expand those. They gotta expand their sales for the console games. PC isn't gonna fix everything, but it'll help. It can mitigate some of the issue. Xbox ain't gonna do shit for you. I'll say that right now.
All the time.
Find a way out before we're crushed.
A gun and a whip.
You'd be surprised.
The moment that exclusivity deal expired, they were gonna drop it. It's true. It's 100% true. And honestly, I'm so glad they're not doing DLC for Rebirth. Just make the next game. What the hell's this? Got a kitty. Must have been a real costly game. Rebirth cost them a lot. Rebirth was not cheap to make. And this is what people get confused, right? Is Rebirth's sales were good, right? It sold millions of copies and will continue to sell. The problem is, how do we put it? It's not that it didn't sell enough. They don't feel it was profitable enough. And again, depending on how much they spent to make the game and market it, only they really know that. It's a cute little kitten game. delicately. Okay. I kind of like that they're dropping all these little, like, micro announcements on us. Cat games got your interest? Hey, look cute. Problem is, it was expensive and probably costly to promote it. Never mind what you just said. Yeah, but that's ultimately it. And so I think if Square was smart... Never mind, I'm not going to say if Square was smart. You know, I don't know.
Welcome back.
Let's see what we got.
I made it to the main show. You couldn't get rid of me that easily. For a limited time only, Prime members in the US can go to Amazon.com/The Game Awards to get up to 50% off select nominees: Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Silent Hill 2, and Star Wars Outlaws.
Hey, that's a good deal, man. 50% off Rebirth?
Please welcome
Do it.
Abu Bakar Salim.
If you're on the fence, I would advise you do it. Oh!
Thank you. Don't worry, I'm not going to cry about my dead dad this time. But I'm here to present an award that celebrates victory. The thrill of conquering your foes in a battle where physical and mental prowess collide in a struggle that feels like the most important fight of your life. And no, I'm not talking about Twitter, but I am talking about the best action game. Here are your nominees.
Yo, better be Stellar Blade. Better be Stellar Blade. I don't put a lot of stock into these awards, so I won't be too upset. But it better be Stellar Blade, man. It better be Stellar Blade. Shooters are great, but I feel like shooters, when it comes to action, don't compare to games like this, man. Give it to Stellar Blade. Give it to Stellar Blade. Let's go. Come on. Give it to Stellar Blade. Come on.
And the Game Award goes to Black Myth Wukong.
Okay. Can't speak on it. Didn't play Black Myth. All I'm going to say is Stellar Blade got robbed. Robbed. That's okay. Honestly, this studio that made Wukong deserves a lot of recognition and a lot of respect. But Stellar Blade should have won that.
Uh, 谢谢大家。非常荣幸能够获得这个奖项。首先要感谢每一位玩家。
Is there not a translator?
你们的支持，让这样一个关于勇气和智慧的东方神话，得以在这样的一个舞台上绽放光彩。也要感谢主办方，没有在我上台的过程中。
Unless the guy on the left is like memorizing everything.
Thank you, everyone.
This guy's awesome.
To receive these awards. A heartfelt thanks to every player. It's you who brought the tale of wisdom and courage rooted in Eastern mythology to life on this stage. And of course, sincere gratitude to the Game Awards for not placing any invisible walls on my way up here.
Dude, the fact he was able to memorize all that, and that was impressive. Because he was going on for a while. I was like, is there not a translator?
这份荣誉属于团队的每一位成员，也属于在幕后默默支持我
I
们
won't
的
lie
家人和
though.
朋友们。
Andy Brew, who we've had on the podcast, he played both Wukong and Stellar Blade. He really felt like Stellar Blade deserved it.
而不是代表团队站在这里领这个沉重的铁坨坨。
This award belongs to every single member of our team, as well as our family and friends who have.
Yeah, again, their team deserves a lot of respect and a lot of credit. That's the best-selling game of the year. Is Black Myth
sitting at
Wukong.
home, testing the boss rush mode and buffing along instead of standing here representing our team.
最后我想说的是，《黑神话：悟空》这个游戏真的不难。
Part of you thinks he wanted to say thank you and just go at first. Probably.
相信我，谢谢。Lastly, I want to say this: our game isn't hard at all. It's perfect for players new to action games. Trust me on this. Thank you.
Again, I wanted Stellar Blade to get it. I really wanted Stellar Blade to get it. But if they had to lose, I'm glad it was Black Myth. Just because, again, those guys deserve a lot of credit for what they made.
Science. At the Game Awards, our aspiration is to create moments that define our medium and remind us all why we became fans in the first place.
5
years ago,
you got to work on it,
I had
buddy.
the pleasure of having lunch with one of our industry's most treasured game makers. And just recently, he finally shared an ambitious vision for his next project. Tonight, as a very special gift for our 10th anniversary, I am beyond honored to reveal this stunning new project for the first time anywhere, with an early look at real gameplay footage of this studio's highly anticipated upcoming title. Let's take a look at this announcement trailer that I'm sure will capture your imagination.
Okay, Jeff, what do you got? Epic Games. Okay. Shadow of the Colossus. Good times. Good times.
60 seconds. 55 seconds. 50 seconds.
It's a dark trailer. I gotta take these off.
30 seconds.
Okay.
35 seconds. Start medium in 30 seconds. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds.
Dude, what? Dude, what? I'm captivated, I'll give him that.
That was your early first look at the untitled next project from Fumito Ueda-san, a creator who pushes our medium forward with each of his incredible creations. You can just feel the emotional depth of that game in that beautiful piece. Ueda-san and Gen Design, thank you so much for this announcement reveal. Next February marks the release of Sid Meier's Civilization VII, the latest installment in one of our industry's longest running and most successful franchises. Tonight, we are honored to welcome the Game Awards Orchestra, conducted by Lauren Balfe, to world premiere the stunning theme to Civ 7, composed by Grammy Award-winning composer Christopher Tin, who joins us tonight.
But you see, Jeff,
love this.
Yo.
Maestro, take it away.
Hear me out. Get rid of Snoop Dogg and 21 Pilots and do more of these. Right? Like, this is awesome. Like, can you imagine some of the tracks from FF7 being played out like this? And I know they do the Game of the Year medley at the end, but I don't know, man. You got all these games that got nominated for Best Soundtrack. Why not allow for a performance from each of them? Of the studio's choosing. Wouldn't that be sick? This is so good. See, this makes me feel like I'm watching the Game Awards, you know what I mean? Here, I'll turn it up for you guys a little bit. Let's go! Awesome. Awesome. Less Snoop Dogg, more of that. Come on. Less 21 Pilots, more of that.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you to the TGA Orchestra and Lauren. There's much more to come from them throughout the night, including our signature Game of the Year medley. You can look forward to that. Right now, it's time to get the first look at gameplay of a project from a studio that has previously been nominated for Game of the Year.
Oh, what up, Lance? Man, they robbed Bree, bro. Bree and Stellar Blade. Though now I'm rooting for Stellar Blade to get Best Soundtrack.
From the studio that brought you Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Part 2.
Okay. Listening.
Neverwinter Nights, Part 2.
That was a solid trailer for Civ 7. It was very effective.
And Fallout 3.
Alright, what are you making here?
2. New Vegas. Comes a completely original Part 2. And like all good sequels, we've included everything that should have been in
I've heard good things. I've heard good things. I'll be right back. I'm going to refill some of my drinks and run to the bathroom. Jeff Goldblum's going to hold it down. Everyone say hi to Jeff Goldblum. The better Jeff. Okay? The Game Awards have Jeff Keighley. The Landy Lodge is Jeff Goldblum. I'll be right back, guys.
Get ready for an adventure that took 3 times longer to make, but will almost certainly be 2 times bigger.
Baby, 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 you ain't seen nothing yet.
In 2025. Welcome back to the future. Try not to break it again. The Outer Worlds 2.
I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
Please welcome the director of Hazelight Studios, winner of Game of the Year for It Takes Two, Joseph Fares.
All right, I can't tell you how pumped and excited I am to be here today to show you our next thing. I mean, I'm telling you, at Hazelight, we have a saying where we say, we fuck shit up without fucking up. And no, listen. This time, it's some next level shit, I'm telling you. I mean, no, what we're gonna show you is gonna be amazing. I know I sound cocky, but it's really hard not to be cocky when you have a game like this. Are you ready? All right, let's roll Hazelight's next co-op adventure. Go.
We sure was a lot of explosions.
Okay, you better get ready because I'm about to show you Hazelight's next.
All right. What did I miss?
Split Fiction. And let me tell you this. Get ready for
I was watching Outer Worlds too. Oh, Bay Victus, thank you for the subscription.
You play as
The
Mio
Twitch sub.
and Zoe.
Thank you, I do
Two
appreciate it.
writers that hopes to get published by a new tech company.
All right.
That can simulate their
Is this
stories
still
to
Outer
life.
Worlds?
I can't do this.
Please calm down.
It's time. You can't
shut No!
Accidentally.
But
they
Bay
end up in the
Victos,
same
thanks so much
simulation.
for that Prime
What
sub.
are you doing in my story? Something bad is going on.
I'm liking the colors. The colors do look
They
good.
find out that their stories are about to get stolen.
No one escapes my simulation.
Wait! Oh my god, couch co-op?
They have to escape back to reality.
Yes!
The very world
Yes,
they
please bring this back. Find a way to bring this back.
strangers, and Mio writes sci-fi, while Zoe writes fantasy. So you will, for every level in the game, jump between a sci-fi world.
Like, don't get me wrong, I don't really care about this game, but I would love it if it brought back couch co-op.
and a fantasy world.
That wasn't like a beat 'em up or something where you're kind of locked in, you know?
We at Hazelight love variation. And
Yeah,
you
no,
have a
this is
unique
cool.
mechanic for every level.
This I
Let me
like.
give you some examples.
This I
In
like.
this level, you start out by finding dragon eggs that hatch.
Hey, stop licking.
Dude!
They become a little bit bigger dragons with new abilities. But in the end, they grow up to be full-ass dragons. And now, you can fly around and kick ass.
Need more couch co-op to play with the fam? Yeah. Play with friends. Play with your partner. You know, not everything needs to be like competition. I love competitions. But cooperation is fun too, you know?
You can now attack and hack different objects. Here's another one. You play as pigs.
Oh my god, you're piggies?
Anyway.
What is this?
That level for now. And as always, with the Friends Pass, you only need to buy one copy of the game.
Am I supposed to just ignore that 1 minute we were a pig, the next minute we were a sausage?
No microtransactions. And
Am I supposed to just gloss over that?
Unpaid parking tickets.
Oh my god. No, this is cool. I kind of like Split Fiction. Conceptually, I like that game. Conceptually, I really like that game.
Look, wait. The good part with this game is coming out March 6th. So you will be playing it in 2 months, so that's nothing.
My wife loved It Takes Two. This would be great for cat.
One
That's
more
kind of
thing.
what it reminded me
Just wanna
of.
say, in the trailer, they called me and Zoe, that my daughters.
That's kind of what it
they're also in
reminded
the
me of.
audience. Put the camera, let them show how cute they are. There, hello!
Grumpy baby.
Hey, Papa!
It's a grumpy baby.
Yeah, of course. My wife is beautiful too, I don't forget to, of course. Yes, and I would say one last thing. My team Hazelight is watching at home. My beautiful team, I just want to say thank you, jag älskar er. And thank you everybody, I love you so much. I'm looking forward to be part of this industry. I love
I
everybody.
love his shirt. I love his shirt.
Joseph, what a guy. I spent some time with him in Sweden this summer and played a few hours of Split Fiction. It really is everything you'd want it to be. A great follow-up to It Takes Two that Joseph won for Game of the Year. It's been so amazing to have so many Game of the Year winners back
Those
with
kids
us
do
again
not
tonight,
look
revealing
happy.
new
God
projects.
bless.
All right, we have much more Game Awards to come. During the show, those of you in the U.S. can head to tgalegion.com for a chance to win one of 20 Glacier White Lenovo Legion 7i laptops, which have the power to handle the latest games.
This Lenovo Legion 7i has the power we need to finally beat the impossible level. These frames are so high, I can see every NPC. Oh, except that one.
Like, I like the animation. I just felt like it's a weird. I feel like they would have. Never mind. Holy crap! Joseph Fares popped off with that game. That looked incredible. Again, I don't know if it's for me. I don't know if I'll get it, but I couldn't be happier something like that exists. Hi, I'm everywhere right now. Umbra, I'm sure of it. Pop in when you can pop in. Balatro, hey! But no, like Split Fiction, that's the kind of game I want to see succeed. I don't know if it's enough that I get drawn in to play it, but it's a game I want to see succeed, because I would love to see more games like that exist. I felt the same way about Astro Bot, which I eventually ended up playing, so maybe Split Fiction will be similar. Hold it down, Jeff. Jeff Goldblum, that is.
Best gaming processor, advanced by AMD.
It appears Moorcroft's little project is as real as they say.
I was muted, now I'm unmuted. We're good.
Let's start the party.
But David, as I was saying, if you haven't played Astro Bot yet, you've got to get into it. Really great play, David. And it is as cute as it looks. It's just time. Yeah, trust me, I get it. The good news with Astro Bot is it's a game you can beat in 10 hours.
So much more to share with you. Now, when we created the TGA in 2014, I wanted to celebrate the people who devote their lives to entertaining and sometimes comforting or affecting us through video games. In fact, 25 years ago back in college, I started writing a series of articles called Behind the Games, chronicling the development of games like Half-Life and Metal Gear Solid 2, because I knew games were nothing without the people behind them. Now, the sad reality is that over the past few years, the gaming industry has suffered significant and unprecedented industry-wide layoffs. Those affect the games we get to play and, even more importantly, the people who make the games we love. We can debate and certainly disagree with the reasons why, and honestly, as a show, we kind of struggle with how to address these topics in a constructive way. But this year, inside of these challenges, we found greatness. I'm proud to share with you the story of a single individual who saw developers in need and did something truly extraordinary. Meet TGA's first ever game changer.
Okay.
Starting in early 2023, significant waves of layoffs started in the games industry.
It strikes you, it hurts, right? It's like a ton of bricks.
What am I supposed to do?
Tens of thousands of gamers have been laid off at a level that is unprecedented in the industry's history.
I love this brand, I love this company. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do?
I actually started in games relatively late. Even though I've loved the industry ever since I was a little child, because there weren't games jobs around here, I stayed passionate about it and broke through in basically my late 30s. I had seen a few friends get laid off before Thanksgiving, and I said to my wife, Jess, this is unacceptable. Hi everybody, it's Amir, and I'm here to help support you as you look for your next opportunity in video games. I can't imagine what it must feel like for someone to have to go to their family.
Shadowflare, I was going to go there. I'm waiting for this segment to play out.
I had a robust
I'm waiting. We can go there.
And I said, well, I can do something with this. I started
But like Umbra's saying, I'm glad they're at least talking about it now.
I just started putting together a list of all the job openings out there.
And over iteration after iteration.
But
it ended
like
up
Shadow
becoming
Player
a
is saying, is like, are we
suite
going
of
to talk
several
about why
different
it's
resources.
happening?
We have 2,300 coaching volunteers.
Like, are we
going
gonna
to
talk about how much bloat there is in the industry?
Community coaching conversations for free.
He's pure pro bono Amir.
There is no payment. He doesn't take anything back from the community.
I'm proud to say
That
we've
said, what this
helped
guy did is
place
awesome.
Nearly 3,000 people in
I hope
jobs.
more people do stuff like this.
Amir is like career Santa Claus.
If it weren't for Amir,
No, it's the power
and
of
his
YouTube.
community,
It's the power
I
of the
wouldn't
internet
even
what
known
this
this
guy
job
did.
was here.
He has created this like beacon of light.
Please join me in welcoming a man who has the well-being of the game developer community in his heart. On behalf of the Game Awards, I'm honored to present the first ever TGA Game Changer, Amir Satvat.
I'd like to hear the numbers, though. It'd be cool to see how many people he's... I might have talked over it. I love his jacket. That's a sweet jacket. That is a sweet jacket.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, you're breathtaking. Thank you, Jeff, and the Game Awards for this extraordinary honor. I can't help but say that I love video games with all my heart. To all game makers everywhere, you are seen and treasured, and our community will always be there to help you. Over the last 3 years, we've lost more than 34,000 jobs, a staggering amount of games experience eliminated. This has consequences. You can't make great games without great people. I'm proud of so many of you who have already joined me to make an impact, and I really have to thank everyone in our community who gave all their time and commitment to build it. As we gather here tonight for this amazing celebration, I challenge everyone to ask themselves, what more can we each do to make our industry better? I dedicate this to my grandparents in heaven and to our Game Awards watch party back home, my wife, our 3 sons, and my parents, who really devoted their lives to me and taught me that my value lies in how I treat other people. Growing up, all I ever wanted was to be a part of the video game industry. As a kid from Farmington, Connecticut, it felt a world away. Not anymore. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Great. I love that they're letting these guys speak, too. Let them have a nice, long speech. This is the kind of guy we want to hear from at the show. Honestly, this is great addition by Jeff. Adding that award that's a really good idea. All right. Unless something that interests us comes up, I'm going to turn this down momentarily because I saw we got a lot of chats about this. Reha says, we all know the reasons, but I guess this is something positive. But yeah, us gamers collectively need to raise our voices against the shifty practices in the industry. Which I think ultimately, you know, when I say I want to cut bloat, I don't necessarily mean just, you know, cut anyone who's doing anything important or anything of value. But I think if games can learn to be created more efficiently, you'll see a rebound in its labor force. You know, the reason why so many jobs are getting cut is because of these games, their budgets just got too big. The bloat got too big. And, you know, you're spending upwards of $150, $200 million to make a AAA game, and half these games struggle to break even. So I think if the industry gets smarter and cuts out a lot of what I'll just say, for lack of a better term, is CGI bloat, and focus more on gameplay and experience. And I think, you know, instead of seeing fucking Ubisoft have 18,000 people, instead maybe you'll have 18 indie studios with 1,000 people each. making games that are maybe smaller in scale and don't technologically advance as quickly. I don't know. That might have been a load of crap what I just said, but I think what I said had some merit to it. Let's keep going. His efforts, coupled with those to, the gaming industry, will do a world of good in the coming years. More people like that stepping forward will only bring good to the industry. Straight up facts, says Reha. Beautiful, says Vitrin. I love that I can feel how passionate he is about the community. Yeah. Again, like he said, 34,000 jobs. Here, I'm just going to mute Jeff for a second. 34,000 jobs have been lost.
It looks definitely has a Transformers vibe to it.
It's no small number.
Really fun game.
We need to talk shop and have a discussion.
I'm proud to
Absolutely.
reveal one of the
Isn't the
most
bloat up
beautiful
top with the
games
CEO bonuses
I've
and the
seen
poor
in a long
project
time,
management /
developed by an
planning?
incredible team.
Here, one sec. Let's see what we're in for here, and then we can revisit. Okay, I think I'll turn this down a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely bloat up top. Definitely not denying that. But where I think a lot of the bloat has come from is a lot of it is very graphic, a lot of graphic and CGI focused. The fact of the matter is, you have more cinematic animated cutscenes in your average AAA game than you do your average cinema movie in terms of runtime. You know what I mean? For instance, even though this game's budget was healthy and it sold really well, but for my audience, Kingdom Hearts 3 has more cinematic CGI cutscenes than your average Disney film. Meanwhile, back in the day, you saw a lot more that cutscenes were done with the in-game graphics, right? So not a lot of money had to go into pre-rendered cutscenes or things that are pre-rendered. But now with like solid-state drives and the sort of graphics cards we have now, so much of the bloat has gone towards, again, in my opinion, the cinematic aspect of gaming, which, while that's always been a cool part of gaming, what gamers are mostly interested in is gameplay. And again, I think a lot of the bloat has been pushing the industry towards these giant budgets when that's not necessarily what gamers are asking for. We don't need to see the pores on Cloud Stripe's face. You know what I mean? And this is something Nintendo has understood for the longest time, and it's why Nintendo is succeeding where a lot of other
listen, this is the thing.
Gaming companies are failing.
You're why we fight. Every pixel of Borderlands is made with
All right, he's talking Borderlands. I'll go back to chat over here. Yeah, we don't need Harrison Ford and Snoop Dogg. More people from the industry who truly have a love for games and what they can be capable of is inspiring. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like I've already forgotten everything Harrison Ford said, but everything that guy said is going to stick with me. And yeah, we don't need to look every game to look as hyper-realistic as possible. Go back to the roots of the industry. Focus on the overall gaming experience. Yeah, I think that's definitely a big part of it. And again, it's not even just making them look hyper-realistic. Again, a lot of pre-rendered animated cutscenes. And those are expensive, man. Those are expensive. I apologize if any Borderlands fans are watching. I know I'm talking over the whole Borderlands thing, but it's for the developments and those who actually play and buy games. We need real gameplay and writing that's organic. Treehouse is here. What up, Treehouse? You're a Borderlands fiend? Oh, you're also a sage, so I'll turn this up for you. I'll turn this up for you, Burning Baboon. You know what? You know what? You know what? We'll let Goldblum run the show for a second here. Okay. Borderlands also had a movie completely flop this year. Yeah, because it's not what gamers are interested in. Treehouse says, not much, homie. PC is broken, so here I am. Glad you're with us, Treehouse. The YouTube party seems to be a little more active than the Twitch party, but you hang out where you want. Realism is a bad style for games, just in general. I don't know about that. I don't know about that in general. I think hyper-realistic can and does look very good in a lot of instances. But ultimately, it's like, when does it go too far? again, when like PS5 to PS5 Pro, it's like, oh, I can see the pores. It's like, is it really worth all the extra money that it takes for a system to be able to process the pores? You know what I'm saying? I can only count on a hand of those games that warrant CGI and pre-rendered cutscenes on the level of KH3 and FF7R. And to be fair, you know, Kingdom Hearts backs it up with its sales. But I'll tell you right now, the amount of don't be surprised if there's less pre-rendered cutscenes in Part 3 of FF7 rather than Part 2. Wait! 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 What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I know it's FF16, but what's going on? What? What? No! No! What? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Let's go! Clive and Tekken! Clive and Tekken! Are you shitting me? Let's go! Oh my God! Yes, Kobe! Yes! Yes! Clive is in Tekken, buddy! Clive's in Tekken! Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh! Oh man! Are you kidding me? Kobe! Oh my God, that is amazing. I know.
There you go.
I know,
Clive
buddy.
is
I know.
Tekken
I wanted it to be
next
Tifa
week.
too, but Clive is
Right
just
now,
as
we want
good.
to recognize more nominees and winners and some other
Oh my
categories
God,
here
that
at the
was
Game Awards.
amazing.
Here are the nominees for
That
most
was amazing.
anticipated
I'm
game.
back.
Death
When does it
Stranding
drop?
2 on the beach.
Oh my
Ghost
God.
of Yote,
Kobe, you need
Grand
me to
Theft
let you
Auto
out?
6, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Monster Hunter Wilds. And this year, the Game Award goes to Grand Theft Auto 6. Congratulations,
Oh my
Rockstar.
God, guys, chat, I'm muting Jeff. I'm muting Jeff. I'm muting Jeff. When did they say that was dropping? Was there a date? Was I just freaking out and I missed the date? Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. December 16th. Let's go. Oh my God, that was so good. That was so good.
There you go. Clive is joining Tekken 8 next week. Right now, we
Oh my
recognize
God,
more
that was
nominees and
fucking
winners
great.
and some other-
I don't care, guys. Success. W for the Game Awards. Best art direction? Okay, I got something to say. The fact Stellar Blade is not here, unbelievable. This is another one where Stellar Blade got robbed. Absolutely deserved to be in best art direction.
Goes to
But Jesus.
Metaphor Refantasia.
But Metaphor is a good, but honestly, Metaphor is the right one to win. Happy about that. Honestly, we already won, chat. As far as I'm concerned, I'm eating. I'm eating. I needed a reason to get back into Tekken. I needed a reason to get back into Tekken. Being a Clive main, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Oh my God. Oh my, Veteran. Clive is in Tekken, Veteran. Clive is in Tekken. Oh God, I'm still not over it. I need to walk around. Oh man. Oh my God. Yeah. That'll be up on the channel tomorrow. At least Metaphor won as it should, even if Stellar Blade wasn't placed in the contenders. Metaphor was the right one to win. The art style there is great. But I've got to be honest with you, I prefer Stellar Blade's art style. Like, to me, Stellar Blade had an art direction from top to bottom that was fucking stunning. Alright? From its character designs, to its environment design, to its soundtrack, all of it blended together so perfectly. To the point that, like, man, at Stellar Blade, 1 minute is like this super cozy game, and the next minute it's the most intense action experience you could have. Oh God, I gotta rewatch that part. Don't worry, Veach, I'll be uploading it tomorrow. Some layup content. There won't be a morning quest tomorrow, because this is supposed to go on till midnight, and I gotta get my sleep, so there won't be a morning quest. But we will do a Landy Lodge podcast this weekend, kind of breaking down the whole Game Awards. Oh my God. I love the fact that Tekken and Final Fantasy have this connection now. Yeah, I mean, Noctis was in Tekken 7. Now Clive's in Tekken 8. Keep that trend going, right? Keep that trend going. I hope the FF17 protagonist is in Tekken 9. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I might get Tekken on PC just so I could stream it. Just so I could stream me playing as Clive. I mean, oh my fucking god, guys. Oh my god. Like, I thought it was going to be Tifa. And I think I would have went even crazier if it was Tifa. But Clive is, like, just as good as an announcement. Like, just as good. Midnight just put his in this awards game. We'll see, man. I think it's supposed to go to Midnight. I think so. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Clive is in Tekken. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But that's wild though, because he's got a weapon.
Get in with the
That's what's crazy to me.
Dangerous syndicates.
Is he's got a weapon.
And pull off
Tekken is a fist fighter. I mean, there's a couple exceptions, but none are nearly as long range as Clive. Unless they really get him in Titan mode. Oh god, I'm still my heart rate is still up. Where are my glasses? Oh god. Okay. Holy shit. And I love that, like, I didn't know what the hell was going on at first. I'm gonna turn Jeff down. Like, I just saw Clive and Joshua fighting, and I was like, wait, what am I looking at? Why would Clive be here? Why would Clive be here?
At the emotional core of this Game Award-winning series. Here is a special tribute to Arcane's music and iconic characters, featuring Royal and the Serpent, David, and 21 Pilots with the Game Awards Orchestra.
I remember 21 Pilots. Okay, you know what? The fact they're doing this, I'll say very briefly, the fact they're doing it like this with alongside Arcane, I take back what I said earlier about 21 Pilots. Relatively speaking. I can admit when I'm wrong. And this is actually very cool they're doing this. I mean, okay, this could be a cool performance. I'm just happy to see that it has something to do with gaming. Right? That's all I ask. Like, I will hold Snoop Dogg to the same standard later in the night. But he's got an album coming out, so I doubt it. It's kind of nuts. You know, my voice is feeling it from yelling earlier. Oh my god. Yo, Treehouse! Made it to the YouTube side of things. How's it going, dude? Excuse me. Dude, I'm still... Hope you guys forgive me for being hung up on the Tekken announcement. Oh shit. People have actually been watching this stream on Twitter. Oh, look at that. Okay. Clive Rossfield, baby. Ooh! That was nice. I said I missed your reaction. I haven't gotten to playing that one yet. But you're on YouTube. You should be able to rewind. And I'm not going to take the I'm not going to take the video down. I'm going to leave it up. It's not going to be members only. Dude, I was watching there a bit on Twitter popping off. Yeah, dude, it's like already on Twitter. It's at like 400 views or some shit like that. Unlike a lot of video game adaptations, the Arcane show actually understood how to adapt the game it was based off of. Yeah, I think it's League of Legends, right? Like, I don't play League of Legends, so I can't speak on it. But I have heard nothing but good things.
What a beautiful and emotional performance. Thanks to Riot and those artists for putting that together.
Dude, are you crying, Jeff?
All right, let's take a look at this very exciting brand new game announcement prepared just for the Game Awards 10th anniversary.
All right, come on, let's go. Here it comes. Kingdom Hearts 7. What's going on? What? What? I mean, really? Tune in today. Really? I have only ever played one Virtua Fighter game, and it was when I was younger. But I've got fond memories.
Now in development at Sega, and you can find out more in that special direct broadcast.
How interesting.
Tonight, we've got another announcement for you. Check this one out.
All right, here we go. Soul Calibur 7. Right? This trailer is made with pre-alpha footage? That's impressive, actually. Pre-alpha? Well, it says with pre-alpha footage, so not that the whole thing is pre-alpha, but maybe a couple of cuts are. Yeah, that Virtua Fighter announcement was cool. You know why? Because it's like, man, if Virtua Fighter can come back, so can Soul Calibur. Dude, holy shit. Bro. Okay. Oh! Oh shit. What? Okay, okay. You have my attention. Okay, this project has my attention. You a Virtua Fighter guy? I played Virtua Fighter when I was younger. I played like one game when I was younger, not for long, but I have fond memories, and I respect its history in the fighting game scene.
First time here tonight. Now to present our next award, please join me in welcoming a dear friend who also happens to be one of our industry's most innovative creative spirits. He's been with us since the very beginning of TGA in 2014 and is currently hard at work on Death Stranding 2 on the beach and OD. Please welcome an industry icon, Hideo Kojima!
Nah, respect. I'm tired of people talking shit about Jeff always bringing Kojima out. Kojima is the exact kind of fucking guy you want on stage during this event. I hope he does every goddamn game award from now until the show's done. Kojima is the exact kind of guy you want on stage, regardless if you like his work or not.
First and foremost, congratulations on TGA's 10th anniversary.
僕は1回目から参加させていただいてますけども、年々 TGA は大きくなってきてます。もともと制作者を称える賞でしたけども、今では世界の業界と関係者が集い、プレイヤーと結ぶ非常に重要な賞となっています。で、ゲームだけでもなく、映画やアニメ、音楽といったデジタルエンターテインメントと架け橋というか結ぶ重要な賞だと思っています。今後20年30年ですね、ますます大きくなっていく。
Dude, he is dripped out.
僕もできる限り応援したい。
Kojima looks good. I love you and your call outs. When I got something to say, I say it. That's all there is to it. Sometimes it's a shit take, but it's worth the risk.
But it has also evolved into an event that brings together industry's professionals from around the world, focusing deeper connections.
Yeah, he's one of the goats here, actually.
Serves as a bridge, not just within the gaming industry, but also between.
I'm going to put the closed captions on for you guys for when I'm talking over them.
Television, anime, and music. This role will undoubtedly become even more important in the next 20, 30 years. I'm looking forward to supporting that too.
ゲームディレクションっていう
のは
数多くのアイデアをまとめて一つの作品に昇華する非常に大切な役割だと思っています。今日ノミネートされているタイトルは、数百名から1000人を超えるチームもありますけども、数名で作ったタイトルもあります。小さな手漕きのボートでも、数百人が乗る、巨大な豪華客船でも、数百人の船団でも、やっぱり
Kojima's absolutely one of the goats. Absolutely.
思っています。まさにその舵取りがゲームディレクションだと思っています。
Game direction plays an important role in bringing together countless ideas and uniting them into single cohesive work. Tonight's nominees for this award includes projects created by teams of hundreds or even thousands, as well as those made by just a few people. Yet, all of them have a clear and unified vision, whether it's a small boat, a large cruise ship, or a fleet of boats. A helmsman is required.
I think I'm going to go into cardiac arrest by the end of the show. What is happening? You know what my thing with Kojima is? With Kojima's works, it's like, just got to let them speak for themselves.
Best game direction.
Best game direction? Deserves it. Deserves it. Can't speak on it, but I respect it. Can't speak on it. Can't speak on it. Absolutely deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. I can vouch for 3 of those games. I still think that's another category that Stellar Blade could have been.
The winner is
Yo, Victus, dude, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you spending time with us. Yo, Astro Bot won? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Respect. Put some goddamn respect on Astro Bot's name. Put some goddamn respect on Astro Bot's name. Absolutely deserves every goddamn nomination it got at this show. Every single one. Put some goddamn respect. That's another one. People complain about Kojima. I saw some people complain about Astro Bot. I'm like, you shut the fuck up. The only people complain about Astro Bot haven't played Astro Bot.
Thank you so much. We didn't have a speech ready for this one. This is really amazing. So thank you so much. Team Asobi back home, all of you, really, this is for you. Game direction is, of course, like as Kojima-san said, like an ensemble of things, and but actually in our case, it's really like every single person on the team coming and really bringing their own vision and being responsible for their own work. So you are all game directors back home, and I'm really dedicate this one to you. Thank you so much.
I love his shirt, and I love his little, see his little Astro Bot pocket? You see that? I haven't played it, but it's amazing. I recommend everybody play it. It's 10 to 15 hours. It's so much fun.
Congratulations.
It's amazing.
To Team Asobi. And now, let's journey to another world for our next announcement.
Mix of pre-rendered and gameplay footage. Yo, thanks for hanging out again, everybody. I know I say that a lot during these events, but I appreciate those of you who hang out here. Again, so many people stream these awards, so you choosing to chill in the lodge means a lot. Dude, you see how shocked they were? Now bring back Ape Escape? I'm into it. Dude, here's the other thing too, man, is like, you can make smaller games. You can make smaller games. Like, yeah, maybe you make an Ape Escape, but it's a smaller game, and maybe it's only $40. I don't think anyone would be upset about that. And if the game sells like fire, then the next game can get a bigger budget.
Across the galaxy, the valiant Helldivers have fought to protect our way of life.
This is what I'm talking about.
I am here with grave tidings. Managed democracy is imperiled like never before. Homes are being ravaged. Families are being abducted. And you could be next. That is, unless you direct your undivided attention to the following announcement. And remember, freedom conquers all.
That's what I want to see, baby.
Laying waste to
Also, how does, like, maybe I'm crazy. Yo, what's up? What's up, Getro? How does Jeff not do like a cosplay thing? Not he himself, but how did the Game Awards not have like a cosplay showcase at any point? Wouldn't that be such a layup?
Much worse.
Like that dude looked awesome in like the getup. You know what I'm saying?
But when our citizens are attacked,
small games are great. Yeah, I think there's a place for them. Not everything needs to be $70 and AAA. You can make a $40 game. You can make a $30 game. He should really do that. Yeah, everybody would love that.
we will save our people.
Everybody would be such a layup. Like I just saw when I saw that guy on stage, I was like, oh, why aren't there more people dressed as game characters here? Come on. It's a layup, Jeff.
For we are those who
but you know what? Maybe the Hollywood in his ear wouldn't like it. I don't know.
Who will give our lives
I don't know.
today for
What do
a
I know?
freer tomorrow.
Not every game has to be 70 hours long. No, not at all. Not at all. You know, I miss, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
And deliver peace.
Games like Rebirth, I love them. 70-hour RPGs, love them. Probably my favorite genre of video game is the 70-hour RPG. Let me be very honest about that. However, you know what my number 2 favorite is?
director of
like a
Warframe,
15 to
Rebecca
25 hour RPG.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Thank goodness for waterproof mascara. The music has been a lot. That's amazing. But hi, everyone. I'm here on behalf of the Warframe team. We are here at.
Gosh, man, wonder how they're going to end this with Kingdom Hearts 4. Treehouse, come on.
That we launched the alpha build of Warframe, and it changed the lives of our team. Our irreplaceable community has allowed us the privilege to be up on stage 12 years later to present to the world our next major update. We are going to show you the final trailer for Warframe 1999 and the release date. But before we hit play, if you don't know what Warframe is, if this is your first time hearing it, we don't know anymore either, but we're still...
It's hard to stick to long games as an adult, and as sad as that is to say.
And 12 years ago, we never could have
You know,
imagined that our alpha build has
That's why,
turned
like with
into something
metaphor,
like
I'm
this.
taking metaphor
We
very
are
slowly.
forever
I got to be
grateful
honest.
for
I'm
our
about
community. Thank you for giving us
maybe
the best version
40%
of
through the
yourself.
game, maybe close to 50.
Enjoy our trailer.
I'm letting it be a slow burn, and I'm finding to really enjoy that. As much as I love flying through a game in like 3 weeks. All right, I'm gonna let this roll. The real Jeff's gonna hold it down for us. I'll be right back. Just getting more water.
What is at stake? For the
Hope I don't miss
sake
the Kingdom Hearts
of everything before and to come.
Scoldra think they've contained the outbreak here, but the tech rot here is different. Patient.
19 hours till we're popping corks or vaporized. We get Entrati and put a stop to this.
Tenho, if you are seeing this, your loop has been altered. You and I are trapped here. You know what this means.
We're gonna have to risk it.
Arthur, this place is swarming with Scoldra.
I've seen enough, Albrecht!
Maybe we cut our losses like we should have done weeks ago.
Albrecht, I have seen enough!
I told you this was a setup.
Entrati, get me out of here!
That looks great, and if you're watching TGA on Twitch or Steam, you can get a free Nyx Warframe tonight during the show. Still to come, Snoop Dogg takes the stage with world premiere new music, and the Game Awards Orchestra returns. But first, earlier this year, Palworld took over the internet and broke records for the independent studio Pocket Pair. Tonight, we have a first look at the game's next update.
I gotta tell you guys something funny. I gotta be honest. So my wife and Kobe have the stream on downstairs. And when I saw Power World come up, I was like, oh, what is that, Pokemon? Just being honest. And like, I respect what they're doing. I found that pretty funny. Look, I've heard good things from people who play Power World. They have fun.
The Montelli extend an invitation for you to grace Laguna with your esteemed presence.
Because I gotta say, as someone who's always been like, nah, let Power World do their thing. You know? Let Power World do their thing. You know, it's kind of the same, but that's alright. As long as you're not, like, directly copying, you know? It's not like Power World's trying to claim Pikachu as their own. You know? But it's just funny, I was like, oh shit, is this a new Pokemon? And I was like, oh no. It's fucking Power World. Oh man. No, honestly, here's the thing too. There's a little bit of darkness, right? There's a little bit of the shadow here. Like I root for Power World because I feel like Pokemon needs an arch nemesis. It needs something that makes it step up the game. Oh shit. Oh no, we still have... For some reason my Twitch dashboard went down, but the stream seems to still be up. That was weird. I think the stream's still going. Yeah, it's still going, okay. That was very weird. Twitch went down on me for a minute. What up? What are you doing? Yeah, it's still going, okay. Oh shit, that was very weird. I can hear myself. Turn that shit off. Hours before. 3 hours.
We're back.
That meme's too good.
For a limited time only, Prime members in the US can go to Amazon.com/thegameawards to get $50 in-store credit when you buy.
Landy, do you think there's an actual chance for an FF9 remake? I do. There's a vacancy for Square Enix right now. I've talked about this. Who's coming out?
Game Awards. Please welcome Celia Schilling and Sean Velasco.
Okay, I don't know them. I'm going to keep them down and get back to this. Here's the thing with FF9. Square Enix has a vacancy right now. I've mentioned this in the last few live streams, but here's the thing, man, is like, you got to think about it. The last like year and a half, 2 years, Square Enix has always had a major thing to look forward to or to push, right? From Final Fantasy 16 to Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth to Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail to Dragon Quest 3 2D HD, and there's even a few more thrown in there that I'm missing. But for the last year and a half, 2 years, Square Enix has always had something big to push towards, to show off. There's a big vacancy with Square Enix in their marketing right now, where they don't have a big title to advertise or market right now. So I think it's only a matter of time before we hear from them what we get. Could be a new Yoko Taro product or project. Could be a Final Fantasy related thing. Could be a Kingdom Hearts related thing. But Square Enix is going to drop something and soon because that company is not... They can't afford to let themselves go quiet on the console front. I think Power World has potential if they be more unique with the Mons. I actually agree with you.
Balatro.
Yo, good for Balatro. Good for Balatro. Good for Balatro. So this guy made the game as a way to pad his portfolio and resume. He threw it on the marketplace, had no clue it was going to blow up the way it did.
None of us are local thunk. We are honored, though, to accept this on his behalf. And while he's not one for the spotlight, he does like to shine his spotlight on other games that he thinks deserve equal recognition. So not only wants to recognize all nominees tonight, but also all indie games that were launched this year that might have flown under the radar. Now, what he would like for you is to explore this world of indie games, and I think you'll find a scene of extremely talented and creative developers who are crafting beautiful experience for you to enjoy every single day. Now, Local Thunk, I know you're probably thinking if you can give this away to another team that you think deserves it more, but sorry, Arco, he has to take this home. So, Local Funk, you have earned this, and you deserve this. And everyone at PlayStech is just so proud of you, of what you've done. And I hope that at least tonight, you get to enjoy this. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Love indie creators. I think
Congratulations, Local.
we're not far before a more level playing field, and I think they're ultimately
announcements tonight, and this is certainly one of those.
on. Jeff just said something big's coming. Hold on. Wait a minute. No. No way. No way. No. I'm being too optimistic. No way. Nah. Never mind. This is interesting. Wait. Whoa. Okay.
Feels like I'm getting less human by the minute.
So when I saw the little balls of like red demonic energy, part of me was like, that's not Soul Edge, is it? And then I was like, nah, can't be. But then when I saw like one character absorbing all of it, I was like, no way. But then when I saw that it was a samurai that wasn't Mitsurugi, I was like, okay, never mind.
I love that franchise.
But for a minute there, I kind of, my hopium got the best of me.
Over-the-top enemies, as you saw in that announcement.
I thought that might have been Soul Edge, Soul Calibur.
All right,
we were
now let's
looking
get an update on the first Berserker, Kazan.
Hey everyone, I'm Joe Russo.
And I'm Anthony Russo, and we're thrilled to be back on the Game Awards.
Why are the Russo brothers here?
A brand new trailer for the first Berserker, Kazan, a game rooted in the legendary Dungeon and Fighter universe.
Oh, okay.
Studio Agbo collaborated closely with our friends at Neopol and Nexon to create this action-packed cinematic trailer.
Yeah, no, Vitron, you got it. You were right.
We're excited to unveil it here at the Game Awards along with the official launch date.
Stay tuned until the end and enjoy the reveal.
Interesting. It's a cool cinematic, I'll give him that. Show me the gameplay, baby. Russo brothers, not trust, can't blame me on that. You see, this is reminding me of some of those early trailers from the show, man, where it's like, this is too much cinematic. What's the game like? You know? I feel like that's so important, especially in the first trailer. Right? You don't get a second chance at a first impression. So if my first impression of you is just like cool cutscene, you've shown me nothing. Pre-order? You want people to pre-order? You showed us no. What?
That was the first Berserker Kazan coming in March, as you saw.
Am I insane?
A great hardcore action RPG, and now we're thrilled to show.
Great
you
hardcore. I
another
would have never
game
guessed
set
it was
in
an
the
app.
Dungeon and
Am I
Fighter
crazy?
universe for the first time anywhere. Arad is an open-world action RPG developed in Unreal Engine 5.
Am I crazy?
Steam console and mobile. Here's the first ever look.
Okay, if they're okay, they might be showing us now. They might be showing us now. Unless this is a whole different game. If I didn't talk over Jeff, we would know. No, that okay, they showed us nothing. They should be ashamed of themselves. Because at least I know what the in-game graphics of this game are. I kind of like this trailer. This is a charming trailer, I will say. Please show me some good gameplay. Show me some gameplay. I like your vibe. I like your charm. Show me the game. Yo. I'm just... I'm not gonna lie. I think it's an action RPG, right? Don't get me wrong, cool dungeon and fighter? Arad, dungeon and fighter. Like, I like the vibe, but I don't know what the game... they did it again, you know?
Looks great. All right, next is the
How does it play, though,
adventure,
man?
Dying Light, the Beast from Techland.
How does it play, though?
It's got combat,
You feel me?
and nights you may not survive. Here's a brand new look at the game, which is coming in the summer of 2025.
It's not your fault, Kyle.
I don't know, man. It looked cool. I like the song. I like the art style. I liked its charm. But if I don't, you don't need much. You know what I mean? You just want to. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. But I guess all I'm trying to say is, even if you just show a little bit, I feel like it's important to show how your game's going to play.
To forego their use. He has gifted us the means to decipher the code of nature.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here.
Our highest purpose we must strive to accomplish. I only answer to this divine calling. And you.
Still time. Still got a while to go, man. So we still got room.
Do you see who's the real beast here?
Yeah, I'm not too interested in this one, chat. Not gonna lie. Did not hold my attention.
Now we'd like to honor some of tonight's other nominees and winners. Here are the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game. Astro Bot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent
I don't
Hill
know if
2,
I'd call Astro Bot an
Star Wars
action-adventure
Outlaws,
game.
and The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This year, the Game Award goes to Astro Bot. Congratulations, another win tonight. But that's 3. Here are the nominees for Best RPG. Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, and
Best
Metaphor
RPG?
And the Game Award goes to Metaphor.
That's correct. That's the right choice. As an RPG.
For Content Creator of the Year.
As straight up just an RPG.
Illawan, Techno Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Usada Pekara. And the Game Award goes to Queso. Congratulations. Here are the nominees for Best Sports Racing Game. F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K 25.
Yeah, I was gonna say, right, V-Trend, I don't know if I would call Astro Bot an action-adventure game.
2K 24, gotcha. And the Game Award goes to EA Sports FC 25.
What's up, Reha?
Now our nominees for Best Sim Strategy Game. Age of Mythology Retold, Frostpunk 2, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord. And the Game Award goes to
Unicorn?
Frostpunk 2.
Nah.
Congratulations to all those winners.
What's up, Reha?
Did you catch all that? No, but I wish the rest of the show went that fast. Yeah, it's like the game commercials with award interruptions. Oh! Yeah. Oh, hey, someone watching online saw us on the show. Oh, yeah? What did they say?
They didn't have a platformer category? How do you not have a platformer category, man?
Ever considered
Come on.
developers? We're already developers. We are? Yeah. By watching this show, we're developing an immunity to bad entertainment. Oh! Wait. Huh? There's Kojima, look. Did you know that Jeff Keighley's friends
What
with him?
percent chance is there for Kingdom Hearts news
does
tonight?
Kojima know that?
Somewhere between 1 to 5%.
Wow,
That's what I would
looky
say.
there. Apparently right now, 100 million
1 to
people around
5%.
the world are watching this show. Yeah, and the other 8 billion people have better sense. Yeah, hey, look, Jadebot 6 is asking, why are
Here's what I'll say this. As far as a Square Enix announcement goes, I actually think you have an okay chance at seeing Square Enix announce something big.
Yeah, make the commercials stop.
Whether it's Kingdom Hearts, very low.
Make it stop.
It started in the swamps.
Like Yoko Taro, in my opinion, is overdue.
Moved to the mountains.
You know?
Everywhere corruption went.
Also, the Final Fantasy series, completely vacant.
But
There's
now,
nothing coming.
There's something new on the move.
There's no FF17.
And things.
FF7 Part 3 is 3 years away.
Welcome
A little bit less.
to my murder circus.
Like, there's just nothing. So I think we'll see, if not tonight, we'll see something soon from them. I'd be down for a Square announcement at least. Dragon Quest 12 surprise reveal. That's what I'm saying. There's possibilities. There's a lot of possibilities. But again, unless you guys can think of something, there's really nothing Square Enix has in the pipeline right now. And it hasn't felt like that for a bit. It has not felt like that for a bit.
Watch me do it.
Nah, Kevin, I actually agree with you, Kev. I agree with you. I actually think if Kingdom Hearts is here, it's more likely to be KH4. Missing Link would underwhelm a general audience. It would please the diehard audience, but it would underwhelm a general audience. So I think if you do see Kingdom Hearts, it will be KH4. But that's one of the reasons why I think it would be very low chance of seeing Kingdom Hearts 4. Because I really don't think they're going to show us anything for that until Missing Link has at least a new release date. You know? FF7 Part 3 feels close due to a reveal trailer as well. Give it another year. Give it another year. Maybe 6 months. Maybe Summer Games Fest. We could see a teaser. But I feel very strongly that FF7 Part 3 will be out in 2027. I feel very strong about that. FF6 2D HD would just be mwah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, bro. Tactics Remake and 9 Remake, I'm down. Either one of those would be fantastic. I never played Final Fantasy Tactics. I mean, I played a little bit of it, but I never played it through. I have the game. But I never played it all the way through. So, I'm not going to qualify that as a playthrough. But FF9, I've beloved. FF9's been like one of my beloved games forever. What are we doing here? What in God's name is going on?
Hello, Game Awards. I assume you are all familiar with the Squid Game, because not everyone can physically experience the games. We have created a simulation. Unleashed will provide the same highs, or for the unskilled, lows. To all players watching at home, access will be granted to everyone on December 17th, whether you're a Netflix member or not. Be on the lookout. In the following weeks, my team will be unveiling the next round of the games. I have brought with me a special preview of Squid Game Season 2.
Alright, well, this is going on. I'm going to switch up my lighting a little bit. Give me a sec.
Of the studios and CEOs in attendance. Your places are ready in our VIP suite.
Please welcome the founders of Death Row Games, Cordell Brodus and Snoop Dogg.
If Snoop shows off a game, I'll take it back. He's got a game to show off.
This year, my father and I launched Death Row Games with the dream of bringing minority stories to the gaming world. We intend to create a hip-hop gaming universe that can stand beside some of these nominees tonight. Here we are to present Best Ongoing Game.
You see, back in the day, if you loved the game, you wanted more. But you had to wait until the next game. Or as I like to say, chill till the next episode. But obviously, y'all just couldn't chill.
Today's players are treated to regular updates to their favorite games, making sure the experience always stays fresh. Here are the nominees.
Best Ongoing Game.
This place
It's reshaping reality into a perfect stillness.
The return of hatred has
No, I mean, look, if they become like a small... Here's the thing. I'll root for anyone. I'll root... Honestly, the way Western gaming is gone, if it takes Snoop Dogg and his little boy to turn it around, I'm in.
They fight for freedom. Will you?
We need some winners on the home team. We got a couple.
Them were some dope-ass trailers. And the Game Award goes to... I don't have a game, cuz. Yet. Helldivers 2.
I was kind of hoping Snoop and his son would have like a trailer to show off. That would have been sick. But when they say a hip-hop universe, I'm like, that could be fun. I would like him to be more specific, though.
All right. I'm very honored to be accepting this award on behalf of the amazing, amazing team over in Stockholm, Sweden, that made this possible. So please, a round of applause for our amazing devs.
Oh yeah, we got hit with a big yet.
Thank you. So
We got hit with a big yet.
awards for this honor. It really is an honor for all
Man,
of
it's
us.
past my bedtime,
Thank
dude.
you,
Me,
PlayStation,
I'm
and
getting
our
there.
partners
I
for
usually stay up till around 11.
these years.
I'm getting there.
Also, and most importantly, thanks to our amazing players for the support over this last
Bring
year.
back Def Jam,
It's been super
or at least
inspiring
like
to see
a
everything
spiritual
we've done with the
successor
game
of it, right?
since we launched it.
Even if they
We are
themselves don't bring it
grateful
back,
to keep going
if they
with this
bring back
game for
that
many
energy,
years.
that vibe,
Thanks a lot, and for Super Earth.
Snoop does have one of the best outfits tonight. I'll give him that. I want FF14 to win, but it's won that award so many times.
And thank you, Snoop. He's dropping like it's hot right now in Fortnite Festival Season 6 after an appearance in Chapter 2 Remix. And later tonight, he will be back live on stage, premiering brand new Snoop Dogg music. You are not going to want to miss that performance. But right now, we're thrilled to share
Man,
the
Snoop getting a lot of
announcement
love.
of a brand new game from a beloved game developer.
He gets to plug his studio. He's on Fortnite, and he's doing a live performance. He's got a good agent.
Never heard of them. Oh, that game. You got way too angry playing that.
That game turned you into a psychopath.
What?
You threw a right tantrum.
No, it didn't.
You said if I tried to pass you one more onion, you'd...
I told you 1,000 times we didn't need any
I
more
gotta say, I don't get the appeal of Fortnite.
Okay.
I think the appeal of Fortnite is simply that it's just fun to play.
What did I miss? Shh, it started.
And that it consistently is always adding something new to keep it fresh. I've never played one round of Fortnite in my life, so I can't offer much more than that.
This looks pretty good. Oh, this looks wicked.
Oh my.
Oh, it's a two-player. And they're showing so much gameplay. Oh, no. What's happening?
Yo, it's gonna be another one of these split-screen co-ops.
Drew, what was that? Did you feel that? Oh, I don't understand what's happening.
This would never have happened at E3.
What the heck is that?
Huh?
Yo, I like this. I like this style that's emerging of split screen. But you see, even just that little bit of gameplay is enough to make you go, oh!
Co-op game from the incredible
Even
team
if it's
at
just a
Games,
little bit.
The creators of Overcooked that I know we've all played over the years, and I am so thrilled to share that with you tonight here on the show. And now it's time to head to a familiar place, the home of iconic novels and television shows, and now an upcoming action-adventure game.
In the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave. In the name of the Father, I charge you to be just. In the name of the Mother, I charge you to defend the innocent. Arise, a knight of Lennon's Rest.
Castle Black is the only thing standing between the White Walkers and the Seven Kingdoms. We could use your help.
I'm nothing but a northern bastard from a powerless house.
Don't underestimate northern bastards. Someone
Song of Ice and Fire.
Attaining your father's name will be hard. Making your own will be harder. It is up to you to decide which is more worth your while.
Dude, my only thing, like, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fantasy fan. I'm a big fantasy fan, but the whole reason I've not gotten into Game of Thrones is that George has not finished the books.
You know what they can do.
It's been 13 years. Again, I love this. I love fantasy. But if George ain't gonna finish the books, man, I don't want to get invested.
John, I will see it done.
That's just my take.
Like it or not, winter is coming.
I don't know, man. Finish the book, George.
All right, hunters, get ready. Monster Hunter Now brings the monster hunting action.
Every time someone mentions the books, it's another year he doesn't finish them.
On the go. We're excited to introduce.
Dude, it's a shame because, like, he's a brilliant writer.
Introducing Switch Axe, Tundra Habitat, and
He's a brilliant writer. You know what I mean?
Look, there's one right now. Tonight, you'll get an exclusive bundle to kick off your next adventure by using the code TGA20.
Only having the show's shitty last couple of seasons. But, like, can you blame them? They didn't have books to base it on. Like, when they had books to adapt, they crushed it. But when, like, there weren't books to adapt, it was like, you know, I try to really see it from their perspective. I feel like they were put in a tough spot.
Finally making its Monster Hunter Now debut, Tigrex. Lagombi. Get ready to
This isn't Kingdom Hearts Missing Link.
Switch Axe. A new season.
When I realized there were books, I put the show on hold. That's the thing, too. I would read the books, too.
It begins.
Like, I like Brent Weeks' stuff, and I've been reading some Patrick Rothfuss, so I feel like I would like George's stuff.
Let's get this done.
He's a sci-fi writer, too, isn't he?
It is time we settle this. Shadows surround you.
I know I will give him that. George dropped the ball, so yes, I will give him that grace. That's kind of, yeah, that's what I mean. And don't get me wrong. Probably could have done a better job. But I noticed a pattern, right? When they had the books to adapt, people loved the show. When they ran out of material to adapt and were operating on outlines and storyboards, you know, kind of got thin, lacked depth. He is. His sci-fi stuff is pretty good. Yeah, you know, I'm probably more likely to read his sci-fi stuff if those are stories he's finished. If those are stories he's finished, then that's probably the George R.R. Martin I'm more likely to engage in. I know I talked entirely over Double Dragon. What can I say? Didn't capture me. I'm too busy bitching about an author whose work I don't read. I got nothing but respect for George R.R. Martin, and I hope he does one day finish the books. Because he's a once in a generation writer.
You are all weak. Who is your king?
You call.
Are you the king of the humans?
A fair few of them are standalone books. Okay. I dig that. I really think he just doesn't know how to end.
Arise.
That the song Ice and Fire specifically. Solo leveling. I had a feeling that looked a little familiar.
Power your dreams. Advanced by AMD.
Why get an Xbox? Unless you really, really like Xbox. I don't know.
Ambition.
I feel like if you even if you love Xbox, at this point you're better off getting a gaming PC.
That fuel our lives. But are they enough when death lurks around every turn? When fear and destruction consume us.
It is a game based off a webtoon, yes.
And again. And again. Join my tournament. Find out once and for all what it takes to defy death.
So many isekais are better when they're games, in my opinion, than being an anime. Kevin, I'll give you this. My favorite isekai of all time is Final Fantasy X. So it's interesting you say that. I've never thought of that before. But it's interesting you say that, because my favorite isekai is Final Fantasy X. So I think you're actually right.
You all know the drill.
I think you're actually right, because you know what it does? Is it immediately establishes a connection between the player and the protagonist. Because both the player and the protagonist are seeing the world with new eyes. Whatever world that may be. Like in FF10, it's Spira, you know? So that might be why it works so well in a game. Because in cinema, you're an observer, right? In reading, you're a conjurer. But in gaming, you're a participant. I think Microsoft is just rebranding the PC gaming app as Xbox. Yeah, at this point. I don't know, man. There was a while there, I like my Xbox 360, those days, I look so fondly back on those days. Western gaming's just become a frickin' shithole ever since then.
From season 2 of HBO's The Last of Us, Isabella Mirsad.
Wait, FF10 is an isekai? Never thought about that. Technically so, right? Like, it's technically the same world, but because it's, and maybe I got it wrong, guys. You can correct me if I got it wrong. But technically the other world, even though it's the same planet, because it's such a far leap in time, and it's so foreign to Tidus, I've always kind of seen it as an isekai. Maybe I have that wrong. If I'm using the term wrong, correct me.
We heard so many lame puns.
Oh God, so many lame puns.
You know, actually, there was one. Did you?
Yeah, and also most isekais are all OP, never gets challenged as a game.
No,
Oh, yeah.
not this one again. No.
Yeah, it was a real booby trap.
Oh.
Kingdom Hearts is also an isekai if you think about it.
Heard the one about trying to catch some fog?
Technically speaking, it's like a series of isekais. Honestly.
Wow, guys, these puns could not be worse. But Ellie's pretty great, yeah?
Yeah, she has her moments. Okay, but last one. Did you hear about why the Scarecrow won an award earlier in the show?
Dina, please.
He was outstanding in his field.
Much like these TV shows were outstanding in their field of best adaptation. Here are the nominees.
Best Adaptation.
Wrath must be met with wrath.
Nope, different world. Tidus came from a dream world and traveled to a waking one. That was it. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Shadowflare.
All I wanted was to be a dragon.
I'm looking for something connected to my past. Something important.
And the award goes to... The Game Award goes to... Fallout.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen any of these shows, so this award really doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know if you guys had a particular outcome you were rooting for.
I've spent most of the evening coming up with ways to have...
I've been burned by so many adaptations
Arcane, so
from either gaming or anime that it's like I just
but I want to thank
have a natural aversion to them.
showrunners who can't be here tonight.
Let's put it that way.
Season 2. I want to thank Ella, Walton, Aaron, the rest of our extraordinary cast and our extraordinary...
Yeah, I will say Arcane's the one I heard people complain about the least.
I want to thank the fans of Fallout New Vegas for
like
not
by
burning my
far.
house to the ground.
I completely forgot Lara Croft had an animated adaptation. Man, Lara Croft might be the most fumbled IP of all time.
Todd and the extraordinary team at Bethesda, who
Of
were
all
absolutely
time.
the most incredible collaborators you could possibly imagine.
Fumbled. An icon. I didn't watch any of them, but I think Arcane looked amazing from the little I've seen. Again, you know what I really like about Arcane is the art style.
Led by my friend and the incredible...
Which ones burned you? What, adaptation-wise?
Really
like what adaptations burned me? I'll tell you what I think the final breaking point for me was the Cowboy Bebop adaptation. That was...
So blessed with the best fans there are. Thank you all for supporting everything we do. Thank you.
Man, I love Bebop. Anyway.
Congratulations to Fallout. Next up,
yeah, adaptation-wise.
1997, and a co-op heist FPS Den of Wolves from Ulf Anderson.
Well, I gave you my breaking point.
1 and 2 and GTFO. Here's your first look at the gameplay.
Oh, let's see what we got here. Yeah, you saw that, right? You hit me pretty hard with that one. I gotta say.
Pacific Ocean. The new land of opportunity. The only thing that matters.
Yeah, if it's made by Netflix, that is a rough sign.
Is the bottom line.
I'm trying to think of another particularly egregious one.
Sabotage. Assassinations.
Because at best, some of them are just like mediocre. Right? Like there's a Full Metal Alchemist live adaptation that was like mediocre. You know, it didn't ruin me like the Bebop one did. Let me think. I mean, the Halo adaptation, I wasn't happy with either. It's more recent memory.
This is New Eridu, the last city on the planet. Despite
Mobile
the
game.
seemingly hopeless situation, we've clung to a strange sense of joy, enduring one wave after another. Even if our destruction is inevitable, we'll confront it on our own terms. This is the place.
Target detected. Prepare for action. I've never hesitated to fight for you.
I wield my blade only against evil.
There's so many anime live-action movies and plays. Oh, that you made me think of another one. The Dragon Ball movie. Oh. Oh, God. The Dragon Ball movie was another one that was bad. Like, bad. Alright. You were saying, Kev? Why can't the West just stick to the source material? Japan gets the best stuff. Because, like, very often the people making the adaptation don't have love for it. It's just a job, and they want to put their own creative mark on it. I know that's like looking at it from a narcissistic point of view, but if we're being honest about Hollywood, like
3.0
anyway.
Honkai Star Rail coming in January, and a look at the upcoming
Honkai Star Rail.
Amorphous.
At least the One Piece live action was good. I heard good things. I've never watched One Piece. But honestly though, like gaming adaptations are starting to get better. They are starting to get better. I remember seeing promotion for the Dragon Ball movie in the Shonen Jump magazine and thought it looked terrible even then. Never saw the movie. Spare yourself. Spare yourself. You never get those minutes back. I watched it twice. I watched it twice because I didn't want it to be that bad. But it was actually worse the second time. The guy that got to play Yamcha was good. I'll say that. The guy that got to play Yamcha, he was like the highlight of the movie for me, but everybody else fucking sucked. Goku sucked. Bulma sucked. Piccolo sucked. Music do be bad. I just have no interest in the game. Sonic movies aren't bad. I have a lot of criticisms for the Sonic movies, but they're not bad movies.
All right, here we go. Last month, Snoop Dogg simultaneously took over Fortnite and Times Square with one performance. Well, tonight, he's here at the Game Awards to finish the fight, to help us celebrate our 10th anniversary like no one else can, debuting a brand new song from his new album, Missionary, with Dr. Dre, that drops tonight. Game Awards, give it up for Snoop Dogg!
I need you on your feet right now. Everybody on your feet. You at a party, y'all. One more thing I want to say to y'all. Thank you for letting me be myself. Can we get high? Yeah. Please excuse me while I kiss the sky. Thank you for letting me be myself. Can we get high? Yeah. Please excuse me while I kiss the sky. Things just ain't the same for gangsters. Times are changing. Young homies is dangerous. Rich is shameless. Do anything to be famous. If you're talking about the stripping.
See, remember what I was saying about 21 Pilots earlier? Don't get me wrong, Snoop is grooving. And he's doing a good job. But this ain't got nothing to do with games.
And if we talking about the West, homie, thank me. Walk of Fame made it. You better thank me. Ain't nothing new. This is what I want to do. I just want to say thank you for letting me be myself. Can we get high? Yeah. Please excuse me.
Snoop, please don't let me see the gamers dance. Tree, you notice they cut to the audience and they so quickly cut away? Like they'll cut to an audience member for 2 seconds. Again, Snoop is grooving. I used to listen to a lot of Snoop Dogg back in the day, like 15 years ago. So no disrespect to Snoop, but this is the kind of stuff at the Game Awards that I don't like, simply because, man, so many amazing games with amazing soundtracks, and we could continue the celebration of gaming with one of those right now. And again, if Snoop was rocking out right now, with footage from like alpha footage from his studio's like game projects in the background, then I'd actually kind of be down with it. Because then it's like, all right, man, he's grooving out and he's showing off the game he's working on. You know, even if it was a montage of like games that were nominated for best soundtrack. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you sprinkle a little bit of the year in gaming and whatever we're doing on this stage, I'm cool with it. But it almost feels like we're being told, forget about games for 4 minutes and let's focus on Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying?
I've got me some Seagram's gin, and everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this type of hit happens all the time. You gotta get yours, homie, I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you listen to the D.O.G. I got to cultivate a music that be captivating he who listens to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street and get the maggot to this freak named Sadie. She used to be my homeboy's lady. Now it was 80 degrees when I told that freak, please raise up off these NUTs, cause you get
2 seconds.
At ease. As I mob with the dog pound, feel the breeze, and now you know I'm just rolling down the street, smoking bingo, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back, with my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, we smoking bingo, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back, with my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. Thank y'all.
Snoop Dogg, the legend, what an amazing performance. Thank you, Snoop. His new album with Dr. Dre, Missionary, comes out tonight. And Snoop's now in Fortnite as a Season 6 festival icon. And starting today, you can also grab Platinum Festival icons, The Weeknd, Lady Gaga, Billie Eilish, and Karol G. Also this year, once again, we had the Game Awards vote in Fortnite Island, where the Fortnite community picked Murder Mystery as their favorite island of the year. You can head to the TGA Island right now to check out all the nominees and meet MetaHuman Jeff. Yes, that's actually a thing. Stick around, much more Game Awards ahead, including more surprise new game reveals. That's right, we are far from done. And awards like Best Narrative, and of course, Game of the Year with the Game Awards Orchestra.
Okay. I think it's going to be pretty slim from here to the end. Because the awards are getting bigger. We still got to do Best Soundtrack. Which, again, I hope goes to Stellar Blade. Hear me out, right? I like the FF7 Rebirth soundtrack more than Stellar Blade. But the truth is, all my favorite tracks from Rebirth really were songs that were written almost 30 years ago. My favorite songs from Stellar Blade were written this year, or, you know, within those production years. So that's why I personally picked Stellar Blade over FF7 for Best Soundtrack.
Zelda's adventure begins with
I can't wait to play this. I can't wait to play this.
Pots, meat, and even enemies. Ha, a delicious distraction. Uh-oh. Plan B. Time to fly, Zelda! With so many echoes to learn, how you use them is up to you. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Hey, you're in the PC Game Pass.
I like that we're just throwing little commercials out right now. We're in commercial mode.
Cool safe house. Next.
The Echoes of Wisdom looks fun.
EA Play. Ribs got
I have reason to believe I should be getting it for Christmas, but I don't want to assume.
Riot benefits. Say less. We got you.
But no, I look forward to it.
The ones in the game. Hey, PC Game Pass. We got you.
Still playing through Metaphor. I basically want to finish Metaphor, and then I'm going to do a Game of the Year podcast episode. Talk about my favorite games of the year, which one's going to be my Game of the Year.
Even if it consumes me.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you the finalists. I can give you guys a heads up. The finalist for that podcast right now is it's going to be between Rebirth. It's going to be between Rebirth, Metaphor, Astro Bot, Stellar Blade, and Tekken. I genuinely believe all 5 of those games deserve
back. We still have a few big awards to hand out, but first, for a limited time only, Prime members in the US can go to amazon.com/thegameawards to get up to 50% off select gaming accessories from brands Turtle Beach, PDP, SteelSeries, and Razer.
Now, please welcome singer-songwriter Khalid.
I think it might be Astro Bot. It's such a good game.
Music and score in video games isn't just the soundtrack of our journey. It's the racing heartbeat of every battle, the haunting echo of every failure, and the soul of every victory. From soaring orchestral pieces to intimate melodies that break our hearts, the right music makes games unforgettable. Here are the nominees for Best Score and Music.
Best Score and Music.
Good, but I wouldn't give it to Astro Bot. I would give it to Rebirth. My only issue is those songs are 30 years old, most of them. Fantasio, stellar. Can't comment on Silent Hill 2, didn't play it. Phenomenal soundtrack, I hope it wins. Come on. Stellar Blade, Rebirth, or Metaphor. I'll be happy with any of those.
The Game Award goes to Final Fantasy.
Great, but man, great. Like, probably my favorite soundtrack from the year. But it stood on the shoulders of a giant, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no, I'm not. The nominees were all great. Nominees were all great. Rebirth certainly deserves it. But I would have given it to Stellar Blade or Metaphor before Rebirth.
すごいまだ興奮してます。
Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so excited, I have no words.
まずこのような素敵な賞をいただくことができて、一緒に開発をしてくれた開発メンバーにまずは感謝を伝えたいと思います。
It's truly an honor to receive this award here at the Game Awards. And I'd like to take this moment to express sincere thanks to our development team that helped
Hold the phone.
This wonderful game together.
Hold the phone. Okay. Never mind.
その初めて参加させていただいたこの賞でですね、初めて受賞したことをすごく嬉しく思っています。
This is my very first time attending the Game Awards here today, and I'm so honored and pleased
I would have loved Silent Hill 2.
to receive this award.
That one little snippet we heard sounded cool with the electric guitar riff and everything.
本日ですね、ゲームファンが待っていたようやくファイナルファンタジー7
She's smart for having that pen and paper. Yeah, unlike that other guy who was memorizing essays.
このゲームのサウンドをですね、多くの人に伝えられたらと思います。とてもワクワクしています。
And I'm equally pleased today to be able to finally announce the PC version of the game.
Let's go!
With this, I am delighted to be able to bring the beautiful music of this game to even more fans around the world.
今日はありがとうございました。Thank you.
Man, I'm not going to lie. Stellar Blade leaving tonight without one award. Not cool, man. That was one of the best games of the year. Stellar Blade was one of the best games of the year. I think it leaving tonight without an award.
Fantasy, and now it's time for a tease of what's next from a legendary gaming franchise.
Okay, let's go. No way! No way! Is this some kind of Shadow game or is this a Sonic racing game? Sonic Racing. Still cool, but not as cool.
Yeah, that's all you get. There will be much more to share about Sonic Racing Cross Worlds in 2025. I've had the pleasure of playing it, and trust me, it is a ton of fun. Next year, fans will get to experience the Mafia.
Bro, that was so funny. That was like fucking 15 seconds.
The Old Country, an origin story set in the brutal criminal underworld of 1900 Sicily.
What up, Adonai?
The world's first look at this cinematic narrative action game.
At this cinematic narrative action game.
Are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow.
You know, I like a good racing title. It's hard to beat Mario Kart. Let's be honest. It's hard to beat Mario Kart. I was really hoping it was going to be some kind of Shadow game where he just has a car. You know what I mean? The Sonic racing games go surprisingly hard on the lore. It must be such free reign. Because at the end of the, like, you know? I don't know, man. I peaked on Sonic racing games back in the Sonic R days. Everybody super Sonic racing. Gotta get your feet right up the ground. Everybody super Sonic racing. You know what I'm saying? Old school shit.
I swear my loyalty. It's a family. My flesh has to burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath.
Cinematic narrative action game, aka a game that should have been a movie. Kev, that's what it looks like. I'm telling you, there's been a number of freaking trailers tonight that showed you no gameplay. You don't even need to show a lot.
Now more winners tonight at the
Just
Game
a little.
Awards. Here are the nominees for Best Independent Game: Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50. And the Game Award goes to Balatro. Congratulations again. Now the
Clean it
nominees
up.
for Best Mobile Game: AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. And the Game Award goes to Balatro. Congratulations again.
Balatro's cleaning up.
Here are the nominees for Best Audio Design: Astro Bot, Call of Duty Black
Nah,
Ops
this is
6,
another one Stellar Blade should have been in.
Rebirth, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Astrobot should win, though.
Hill 2.
Astrobot should win.
The Game Award for Audio Design goes to Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Can't speak on it, didn't play it.
Now the nominees for Player's Voice. It started with 30, down to these 5. Black Myth Wukong, Genshin Impact, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree.
Golden Joystick Awards had a much better selection for Player's Voice.
The Game Award, 100% by the global community selected this, goes to Black Myth Wukong.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. That was the best-selling game of the year. That I'm happy to see that won. I'm happy to see that one. Stellar Blade should have been best action game, but I'm happy to see that one.
Shooting star scene for the first time anywhere.
I know some people who love this fucking game, dude. Song's catchy as hell. Song's catchy as hell. Hey, Lenny, what are you hoping for at this point? I think we could get something Square Enix. Get Mario Odyssey vibes. Listen, this guy's, you know what's crazy? This is the same studio that made Stellar Blade. This is the same studio that made Stellar Blade. I could vouch for them this far. This studio cares about what they do. And when you say the environment looks gorgeous, I would say the same thing about Stellar Blade environments. This is a good studio. Shift Up. They're going to be huge soon. The coziest open world game. They're smart, man.
I've done for my family.
Telling you, they're smart. You love dress-up games? Well, if you like dress-up games and action games, Vitrin, I would highly recommend Stellar Blade because there's so many outfits in that game, so many different haircuts you can give her, so many different like glasses and earrings. It really incentivizes world exploration, side quests, and shit like that. No, I really like Shift Up. I really like Shift Up. I hope they keep it up. You know, I thought this was going to go until midnight, but I honestly don't think it's going to go that long. Because they don't have many, not many awards left to announce. Wait, really? Absolutely. Yeah, no, Vitrin, like, it's not only an amazing action game, there's tons of outfits. Like, over 50. Like, over 50 outfits. Again, tons of different haircuts, earrings, glasses. It was a blast to play. Because one thing that really satisfied, like, the little bit of ADD I have was, like, switching her outfit every 10 minutes just because I could. It ends at 11? Rock on.
Welcome back.
Where's my dude from Cut the Rope?
Now you get to play the games. Wuthering Waves and Solo Leveling Arise are available on Google Play Games on PC for both Android and iPhone users. The best part, with Google Play Games, you can seamlessly sync your favorite titles across mobile and PC. Check it out and go play.
Please welcome previous Game Awards winner Laura Bailey and Emmy Award winner
Nice, I'd probably do
Aaron
the same.
Paul.
Yeah, especially because, like, every outfit pretty much looks good.
Wow, oh my God. It is just so awesome to be here at the Game Awards with Laura Bailey, an absolute voice acting legend. Right? I mean, Last of Us, Spider-Man, Critical Role. I'm honored to say that I got to work with you on Dispatch, the game that we're actually announcing tonight.
Yeah, but I haven't actually worked with you. You know, we never recorded at the same time.
No, I know, but, you know, technically we never shared the booth, but it is cool if I tell people, our friends out there, that we work together.
Wait, no. Let me get this straight. You are asking if it's okay to tell people you worked with me?
Yeah.
No.
No, this is just a flat no.
Flat no, yeah. Listen, Evan.
That's funny, but that's actually Aaron, not
sure
Evan. But yeah.
Look, I get it. You were in like the greatest show of all time, and yeah, everybody loved The Wire. But listen,
Okay.
that's TV.
Right.
And this is video games, okay?
Yeah.
This is art. Plus, I find it kind of strange that we've been backstage the whole time, and you're only
Get 'em, Laura.
this now.
Well, you told me
Get 'em,
to
Laura.
speak to you backstage when I came up to you.
No, I told you not to look at me, okay?
Oh.
Listen,
Wow.
Evan.
Ah.
Acting is listening.
Okay.
We're back
Got
there
it.
all night. You jump on me with this now?
I mean, look, I guess I was just a little starstruck meeting you, you know? Let's be honest.
So I know we're just reading off the prompter, but it still felt really good to hear you say that.
Yeah.
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 What'd I say about looking at me, though?
Sorry. All right, here is the world premiere trailer for the game Laura and I worked on separately.
They got some nice. I know the joke is that they never worked together at the same time, but they did have good chemistry.
You're Mecha Man. You're dead, I thought.
Just on the inside.
I like the animation.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again. Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Show me
What are you
gameplay.
doing, Invisigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero.
Okay.
You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
Interesting.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
What's your name, little guy?
My name's Beef, and I'm naked.
Oh, no, I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
So a game that should have been a shell. It looks that way.
That was Dispatch, and now to present our next award, please welcome a Game Award winner from last year. He's a visionary creator, Sam Lake from Remedy.
I like the stage this year. I gotta say, the stage is pretty cool.
I was back at the Game Awards.
Oh, okay.
It felt like a loop. I'd lost track of how many times I'd been here, how many awards I'd won. Something kept nagging at me, forcing me to snap out of my reverie. I was here to do a job, hand out the award for Best Narrative. The nominees were each incredible. Frankly, I was so impressed by the storytelling genius, I was overcome by a nasty fit of jealousy. But they would never need to
They
know
are
that.
filling airtime, bros.
Cool.
They are filling
On stage,
airtime.
I felt an urge to dance. That's what they all wanted. I'd save it for another time. Keep this.
I'm missing
short.
Aaron and Laura right
Here
now.
are the nominees for Best Narrative.
Best narrative.
You here to pick a fight?
Why not take us on?
It's upon us. I'm sending you to Hawaii. Someone there who wants to meet you.
Rebirth could win it.
This is the way of the real world.
I'm only like halfway through, so I can't really speak on it.
Of the lost ones. I can feel them on my skin.
Mary died of that damn disease 3
Can't
years
speak
ago.
on it.
So then why am I looking for her?
And the Game Award goes to Metaphor. ReFantasio.
As someone who's halfway through, it's a solid narrative. Didn't want to speak on it because I haven't seen how it ends. But again, really good on the narrative front. Right, like Rebirth has the better characters. Metaphor might have the better narrative. No, you know why? Go on.
ありがとうございます。RPG を今まで作ってきて、本当に物語こだわって作ってきたので。
Wait for the translator. The thing with Rebirth is like, even though the narrative was neat and plot was good, characters are good and everything like that, the thing is, it's the leg of the FF7 story where the least shit happens.
So first of all, I think it's fantastic. I feel so happy and so honored to be up here on stage at this incredible show. I think storytelling is a really important part of games. And I think knowing that we focused on making stories throughout our career, and knowing that we've been honored here in this way today is really honoring. So additionally, I'd like to thank everybody at the studio who has helped make this game. Without their help, we could not have done this. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, because that's my thing. Again, I love Rebirth. I hope it wins Game of the Year.
Congratulations,
but
Kojima. That's,
as far as the narrative goes, it's, again, the leg of the journey where, with the exception of, again, that end point, really not a lot happens.
All right, well, before we get to Game of the Year, we do have one last very special announcement to share with you. This year, the stars aligned for some very magical things to happen at our anniversary show. Things that might not have ever seemed a possibility. If you truly love video games like I do, this moment is for all of us.
Okay, a game announcement that starts with this dude pounding the drum. I'm in. Is he back? He's back. Cool. 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 That's a cool announcement. That's a cool announcement. That... Capcom is killing it. That was cool.
Oh my God, what an amazing moment. Together again, Takeuchi-san and Kamiya-san and his new studio that we're also announcing, Clovers. Production is just about to begin on the Okami sequel, and I am beyond honored we could share this very special announcement here at our 10th anniversary celebration. Thank you to Capcom and the Tujimoto family for this anniversary gift. Still to come, Game of the Year, but right now, here's some much-awaited news on the release timing for Crimson Desert from Pearl Abyss.
I feel bad for not knowing what that is. It was a very niche, like, Nintendo Wii game, but it was one of those games that everyone who played it absolutely loves and adores it. I believe they did port it to some modern consoles. But it's just one of those, it's like a Shadow of the Colossus sort of thing, where it's like, it's such a classic part of such an interesting era of gaming that for it to get a sequel is just good. That dude has me blocked on Twitter? Who has you blocked on Twitter? Who has you blocked on Twitter?
I have my own mission.
Who are you talking about?
Seeking out my greenling comrades.
What I can tell you now is that this mission will restore the disrupted providence.
I'm not gonna lie though, here's the thing, I like the Okami announcement, but if that was like Jeff's if that was Jeff's ace in the hole, because don't get me wrong,
For those who have died.
I got enough tonight. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I cashed out at, mentally, I cashed out at Clive and Tekken. I was like, this is a W. I'm happy with this. This is gonna give me a game that I put down for a while, make it feel fresh again. I also love Clive, so that was a big up for me. But as far as like as far as like general gaming goes, I'm not sure what they've shown tonight that will make the average person impatient for 2025's gaming. Like, am I crazy, guys? Like, what's sort of like the biggest general announcement that was made tonight? Clown nose on the Mitsurugi in the title card. I'm glad you feel me, FS. I'm glad you feel me. I look forward to the day Soul Calibur 7 comes, but I acknowledge it might not be for another half decade, but it could also be tomorrow. You never know. But it is coming. If Virtua Fighter can come back, Soul Calibur is going to come back. We might just need to wait for Tekken to have its day in the sun. You know, they're at the end of Season 1. We might have to wait till they're at the end of Season 2 before they're willing to delegate like that.
Waldorf, you old fool.
I was raised on Tekken. Yeah, Soul Calibur's my Tekken, dude. Like, I literally played Soul Calibur 6 the other day again. I love that game.
And even worse, I heard a Final Fantasy
Can't beat Soul Calibur 2, though. Civilization 7 is huge for general gaming. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I had a feeling I was missing something, Shadow.
Right? And I also heard they nominated DLC for Game of the Year.
That's like giving a Lifetime Achievement Award to pre-order bonuses.
Oh! Hey, look.
God, please, I really just need another Soul Calibur. I've been saying for years that Clive would be a great guest for Soul Calibur. I'm so bitter. Happy for you Tekken players, I guess. It's funny, I actually did a video where I kind of picked Clive as like a perfect Soul Calibur guest. So to see him in Tekken, I kind of feel you, where I'm like, man, you would have been perfect for Soul Calibur. But don't worry, there'll be other FF characters that can get thrown in there.
Before we present Game of the Year, I just wanted to come out here and reflect on the moments we've shared over the past decade. And tonight, there have been so many incredible announcements. I can't
Have there, Jeff?
that we're able to put together, and thanks to all.
Yeah, I mean, the Okami's cool, the Tekken's cool, but like...
So I just want to say thank you to so many of you here in the person who have believed in me along the way and trusted our team to create this event. And thank you to the fans around the world for taking your time to watch this show every year. Gaming's greatest days are ahead, and I can't even begin to imagine where this industry will be for our 20th anniversary. And we're going to keep working as hard as we can to keep the Game Awards and the game industry growing around the world. Now,
I'll give him this.
Because tonight is such a special show, we do have one more thing. One of our industry's most celebrated developers has been hard at work in complete secrecy, building a brand new original world unlike anything they've done before. What you're about to see is captured entirely in the game engine. And we're happy to share with you tonight's final world premiere at the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards.
Here we go. think we're cooked. I don't think this is anything we know.
Jordan, tell me something good. Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around this Imperium moon. Excellent. How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Simperia. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again. Superstitions? No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts. You worry too much. You know what I worry just the right amount. I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it.
If this is again, if we're not going to see any fucking gameplay.
Can you please claim him? I don't need another hunter swooping in. Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there. He clearly is. He is clearly desperate. And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent. Anyone else will deal with your fucking shit. Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss. Thank you. Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, but how do you... But like, David, here's my thing, especially when introducing a new world, a new IP. If you don't show me gameplay, what is there to be excited about? Alright, here we go. We might get something here. Right? They're loading up. They're getting ready. We might get something here. Talk to me. Okay. I need to be more patient. Okay, that wasn't gameplay though. Never mind.
There you have it. That was Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, a brand new franchise from Naughty Dog and PlayStation, directed by Neil Druckmann and starring Tati Gabrielle as Jordan Munn. I'm also happy to share that the trailer you just saw and the full game will feature a new original score from Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. The game has been in development since 2020, and we can't wait to learn more. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that special announcement. And now to present the biggest honor of the night. Over the past decade, 10 distinguished titles have been recognized as Game of the Year. Please welcome last year's winner from Larian, Sven Vinka.
I realize you guys have been sitting here for over 3 hours. But I still have some time credits from last year to cash in. So it turns out that not only will I be the one who will know as first which game wins tonight, but I actually also know which game is going to win next year, the year after, and the year after. Now, how do I know this? Well, an oracle told me. She said, change is coming. It's a modern oracle, so they made me sign an NDA, but I trust all of you. I know you can keep a secret. You will never leak it. The Oracle told me that the Game of the Year 2025 was going to be made by a studio who found the formula to make it up here on stage. It's stupidly simple, but somehow it keeps on getting lost. Studio made their game because they wanted to make a game that they wanted to play themselves. They created it because it hadn't been created before. They didn't make it to increase market share. They didn't make it to service the
Yeah,
brand.
that was. I'm not
They
gonna
didn't
lie.
make it to
Like,
meet
I'm
arbitrary
not gonna
sales
judge the
targets.
game yet because frankly, we didn't get to see like any of the game. Because they showed that little sequence at the end, but there was no interface. You know, there was no interface on the screen. There was no UI, so you don't know how it handles. I don't know, man. I don't know. When I really zoom out, I'm like, this year was actually pretty slim on announcements.
And they didn't make decisions, then you were short-sighted in function of a bonus or politics. They knew that if you put the game and the team first, the revenue will follow. They were driven by idealism and wanted players to have fun. And they realized that if the developers didn't have fun, nobody was going to have any fun. They understood the value of respect, that if they treated their developers and players well, those same developers and players would forgive them when things didn't go as planned. But above all, they cared about their game because they loved games. It's really
I don't know, like every other modern Naughty Dog game
winning
probably
game
follows
of the
the
year
same scheme as
turned out to be a
Last of Us and
life-changing
Uncharted, maybe.
event for us. It was an amazing thing. To those who will win Game of the Year 2024, you have no idea what's waiting for you. It's an incredible honor, and you're in for a heck of a ride. Now remember, should you be told to wrap it up for tonight, you can always come back next year and chat for 3 minutes, okay? So, now, to pay tribute to the nominees for Game of the Year, once again, Lorna Balfe and the TGA Orchestra.
This is this is honestly the best part of the show every year. This is the best part of the show every year. Nah, Metaphor soundtrack is so legit. Oh, get after it, brother. Nah, highly recommend Metaphor. I might stream the ending when I get up to it. We'll see. Honestly, for Game of the Year, man, I think Metaphor would be a good win. Rebirth would be a good win. Astro Bot would be a good win. Black Myth Wukong would be a good win. I think Balatro would be a bit much, but then again, I've never played it. Sounds like the soundtrack slaps, though. Dude! Dude, that goes hard. Dude, Astro Bot, oh my god. Dude, it just brings a smile to my face. Hell yes. I gotta give Wukong a shot, so that I can definitively say Stellar Blade got snubbed. Dude, my man is rocking like a different instrument every time they cut to him. I would love for Rebirth to get it, honestly. I would love for Rebirth to get it. Because I think what they did with Rebirth would be an incredible gameplay direction for the Final Fantasy series. As someone who would enjoy them going back to turn-based as well. Sick. Rockin'. Rockin'. Dude, Rebirth, Metaphor, Astro Bot, Black Myth. I'll be happy with any of those.
And the game of the year is...
Balatro, I'll shrug.
Astro Bot!
Love it. I love it. I love it. I was rooting for Rebirth, but I actually love this. I actually love this. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Astro Bot, at its core, it's about the gameplay. It's about the gameplay. This was a good choice. This was a good choice. I would have preferred Rebirth or Metaphor, but this is a good choice because you know what? Forget the bells and whistles, forget the cinematics, forget the narratives, forget. Not that all that isn't great. You know we love that kind of shit here. But forget all that for a minute. Gameplay, gameplay, gameplay. Astro Bot as a platformer, he's one of the best platformers I've ever played in my entire life. Bar none. It might be the best platformer I ever played. That's saying something. Now again, Rebirth might be one of the best RPGs I've ever played, 100%. But that's why they're both deserving of this award. And you know what? Astro Bot was a more successful game in that it profited more because it was made by a very small studio.
Thank you so much.
Very small studio of like 80 people.
Once again to all the SOBs back in Japan, all 65 of them right now.
Just going to pause it for 1 second. Just going to pause it for 1 second here. That's another reason why I like them winning Game of the Year. Because this was made by a small studio of between 65 and 80 people. It's lacking the bloat that has poisoned the industry. You know what I'm saying? And it's a game that was made within reasonable budgets, and it made, even just selling 1 million copies, has already exploded into being a massive financial success for that studio. You know what I mean? The business practices have to matter too. And they did a lot more with a lot less. That's all, compared to the rest of the industry that was nominated tonight, minus the indie games. That's about all I'm going to say.
Now they're crying, so please a round of applause for them. Thank you.
No, good. Let this motivate Square so that Part 3 wins Game of the Year. Let this motivate them.
When I thought about, why this game, give people joy and smiles on their faces, I think it came down to the people every day making the game and doing exactly that. I think, when I think of the team, it's the amount of generosity they gave. They put the user first always, never thought about any calculation. It was just about the kids, especially, because we had this huge privilege to be potentially the first game to be in the hands of children, and we know what it means very much.
That too, they made a game for everybody.
From the bottom of our heart, well done and thank you so much.
Hell yeah, Lance, well deserved.
Thank you.
Well deserved, Lance. Astro Bot earned this. They earned this, bar none.
I have to thank a few more people because a lot of people contributed to this game, of course. In SIE and PlayStation or Family, Herman who give the studio a chance, and Scott Roddy who really believed in Astro even before we did. Ken Chan on marketing and many other people that I'm not mentioning. Astro Bot is full of 30 years of PlayStation history, and actually a lot of people in this room tonight gave their characters, their IP, without asking anything in return, just because they cared about celebrating 30 years. So to them as well, from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much.
That's the thing too, Astro Bot is a celebration of gaming, PlayStation specifically.
Stay for this one because I didn't plan to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Platformers, PlayStation 30 years, and we made a platformer, which is great. It's very nostalgic and fresh at the same time, but let's not forget that even before PlayStation, there were people making platformers. I remember I was a kid in 1989, Christmas, and I got a gray box. There was a game packed in. It was called Super Mario Brothers, and it was really, really great. So we are in Japan, we're in Tokyo, they are in Kyoto, but I want to pay tribute to the company who really put platformers and showed us innovation and quality consistently. and inspired us to actually make the game that we made. So that's also, and I've managed not to mention them, have you noticed? But you all know who they are, and many other companies that have been inspired over the years, so that's really, really important. And we want to pay tribute to them tonight. So from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much. It's amazing, and we'll see you again. Thank you so much.
Great speech, well deserved. Good example of where the industry should go. That's why I like that they're up there tonight. They're a prime example of where the industry should go, from a gameplay to a business practice perspective. 100%. They're a small studio, and I'll tell you what, they ain't going to have any layoffs this year.
That is going to do it for our 10th
They ain't going to have any
anniversary
layoffs.
Awards. More than anything, I hope tonight made you believe the future of our medium is brighter and greater than ever. Congratulations to the winners, and thanks to all the incredible teams around the world who shared their upcoming work with us today. Putting together this show has been so special to our team, personally and professionally. Thanks to all of you for showing up and believing in me and the Game Awards. We'll see you back here at the Peacock Theater for the Game Awards 2025, our 12th show live on Thursday, December.
Okay, hell no. That's gonna get me the copyright strike right there. We're gonna pause that. Ain't no way. I'm gonna leave this up. Won't put it on members only. Maybe in the long run I will, but for quite a while I'll leave this up so everybody can watch it. That was pretty, for me it was pretty good. Because Josh C made it. I'm happy it was not Elden Ring. Me too. I was pretty much happy if it was anyone but Elden Ring. FF7 is going to do everything it can to win with Part 3. Kind of know the second part of a trilogy would not win. Yeah, it deserved it. If Rebirth won, it would have deserved it through and through. No questions asked. But, you know something? Again, I think Astro Bot deserves it tenfold, not just because from a gameplay perspective, but in an industry where there are, like Jeff brought up, like there are over 30,000 layoffs, studios struggling, especially in the West. Astro Bot doing what they did with a small studio, that's worth celebrating, which is also why I like that Balatro was up there and Balatro was such a presence too, because that was made by one guy. You know what I mean? And now he's got his own studio and that's going to expand. You know what I mean? That to me is worth celebrating too. You know what I mean? That to me is worth celebrating too. You know, not that sales equals quality, right? But if we are to continue enjoying this medium, we need it to thrive and we need it to do well. I feel like FF7 Part 3 could pull a Return of the King and sweep. If all goes well, then it probably will, David. I believe in them. I believe in Creative Studio One at Square. And I think Part 3 is going to be absolutely ridiculous because they have all the assets. You know, the narrative is already right before them and done. You know, they could actually tie up loose ends. Don't need to leave us hanging on anything. It's going to be a really good show. A really good experience. All right. This was fun. Thanks, guys. Honestly, I say it every time we do these kind of things, whether it's State of Plays, Game Awards. You can hang out with anyone on these nights. I really appreciate those of you who tune in here. Even those of you who watch this back. Look, we're going to go live this weekend. We're going to discuss Game Awards, the good, the bad, the ugly, cool stuff. Clive's in Tekken. You know, I'll probably stream some Tekken now that Clive is in. That'll be fun. Josh, thanks for being a member for 20 months. 20 months. At least it won music, though. Yeah, I will say, I think Stellar Blade deserved more than it got tonight. Even if it didn't win any awards, I think it deserved more nominations. I think it belonged in best art direction, you know, and best game direction, you know. But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I had a blast. I hope you guys had fun watching. Listen, yeah, we'll be live with a podcast this weekend, and hey, listen, it's only a matter of time before we get something from Square. So hold on tight, because it's coming. I'm so happy many indie creators are winning out here. They're the future of the industry. Indies are the future of the industry, and that won't look true in the next 3 years, but the next 5 to 10 years, you'll see that, I'll say this, a lot of studios are going to start looking like that Astro Bot studio in a good way. It'll be a less is more situation where there'll be less big studios and more moderate to small size studios, because ultimately I think less hands in the pot sometimes less is more. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. I'll save it for the podcast. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Good night. Love you all. Thanks for hanging out in the lodge. See you next time.